I have not.
Bit of a bummer.
I it's kind of that's actually kind of sad because it's like, that's family
See,
right there.
tragedy, or rather, comedy is tragedy in long shots. So look at it from afar; it's pretty funny.
I'm just saying. Just saying. I forgot what happened last time.
Don't worry, cause I didn't.
Oh,
You
excellent.
wrote it down in a journal.
No, I still remember what happened.
No.
Well, that makes
Don't
one of
don't
us.
don't ask me how. I don't know how I still remember what happened, but I do.
Honey, it's cold in here. Why do you leave the temperature so low?
I don't know. Because it's as cold as my heart.
Oh, and I warm it up.
You're an idiot.
Disgusting. Anyway, moving
Rephrase
on.
that.
uh, so I have the stream up. I'll give everybody a moment to pull that up if they're gonna follow along with that.
I'm on the Allaria prequel thing.
Yeah. Oh
Are we
yeah, I
still
know.
killing 2 people?
Nope.
Or
Uh,
past that?
those are the two surviving members of the uh, quote unquote bandit attack that you persuaded to leave their party and become guards for the town and help train people who were willing to learn, like to fight, so that they could defend themselves the next time something like that would happen.
If I eat them, does my charisma boost or no?
No.
I tried. I heard Crawl go, "Oh God."
That's fair.
that's a no, sir.
All right, let's see. I think everybody's here. Yeah, it looks like everybody's on the thing, plus old Shelley for when he gets here. Alright.
Standing here, I realize.
Excuse me. Just let me know when everybody is ready to go.
I'm ready to go to bed. I'm
Understandable.
tired.
I mean, if you want to go to bed, you can go to bed.
No, I'm already here.
Okay.
She's gonna say no. It's fine.
Yeah. Classic Laurel response.
Classico L'Oreal.
So I haven't heard many people say that they are ready. So we will wait a little bit.
Sorry, I'm ready as well.
No,
I'm
you're
just
good.
eating zoodles.
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 I got the song stuck in her head.
Shut up.
Tacos and sushi, tacos and sushi, tacos and sushi, and
I'm
tiny
done.
presents.
There once was shit that but you see.
Mana, mana. Mana.
Oh, there's
Mana,
Mike.
mana. There's Mike.
Do.
Mana, mana.
You guys got the stream up?
I don't know that there is a stream.
There is. No, don't start.
There.
Valkyrie just stared down Laurel and was just like, whoa.
A couple of
Oh.
Hey, baby girl.
Okay. Shit,
Oh.
let me get this yawn out of the way.
Oh. You're
Okay.
bully.
So, as we left off, we had placed Dan and Reginald here in charge of the defense / security of our little village here,
Dan and Reginald, such
Hello.
fucking units.
right?
Not like a couple of Chads.
They're pretty great.
a couple of chads.
Is that Shelly I heard?
Maybe. No, I think that
Maybe.
was Laredo.
Oh, damn.
Larry the potato.
Larry the cable guy? Anyway, so at this point, we have nothing left to do here. We do know that. Here, let me do this real quick for our
Craw, are you good or you dying?
stream people. Move to this
Yeah,
mode.
good,
Okay, and then
That sounds more like Marky.
Gonna do that.
No, it was me.
Oh, it
Everybody
was?
can see.
Okay.
Okay, so we know that to the south, we've got the war-torn plains, basically the battlefield where this country is battling with another country.
Okay.
We know that they've got the main capital city of Nkumo. That's the very big city here in Hinakoku. You got Kaiwan, which, as you can tell looking from the map, there is a small village at the base of a set of karst mountains. Where you would typically find stuff like a monastery or things like that, temples and whatnot.
Air nomads?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want to go see the firebenders, and I want to be a spicy kitty.
That's tough.
Taco Kitty.
Anyway, so pretty much those are your options. Of course, you can also go back to Umi Kaigan, but we've already been there. It's just a beach town with very little to offer.
Right.
Is he hinting at something there?
No, I'm not.
Where did those two guys point us to? Like they said that they were fighting for their nation, the bandit guys.
So they're fighting down at the war-torn plains, but if anybody recalls, they are not actually a royal army as the very ostentatious leader of theirs had said. It is just a group that is trying to usurp power from the kingdom. But they are fighting along with the kingdom's main forces. It's just their ideals are separate. Yes, I see you, Val. So yeah.
So essentially, that was like a small raiding outfit or something like that to steal stuff from the town.
So essentially,
Just for
their
the heck of it.
goal was to get supplies and any form of currency that they can. Essentially, they're trying to seize any sort of resource by any means possible. They started with a very small town of Doma, and they're gonna work their way up, pretty much. Uh, unless you decide to cut off the head or something like that.
Do we expect that they'll go back to the town and try to take it again?
Uh, that is yet to be seen. It's really all dependent on the choices that you guys make as a party. So that'll be that.
Okay.
Excuse me. So at this point, pretty much it comes down to where do you guys want to go? I mean, you basically have four options, three
Oh my
options that are
god,
new.
Jacob.
My D4 says Nkuma.
Very well. So I will.
Captain Redmayne, I think we need to hire someone to sing your praises on our journeys to bolster your reputation.
Maybe we'll find one of those in Nkuma.
You
I
are
They're
think
correct.
we
called,
should
look, they're
Thanks.
called hookers. Don't sweet tooth them.
I
Sweet.
mean, hey, I feel like you're being very prejudiced against the bards.
All
Hold
right.
on, let me ask
So,
one of my blonde bimbo bard friends if bards are sexual.
all right. So
You
as
ever
you
have a
guys can
toothless?
see, there is a difference with this
Oh,
map compared to some of the other ones. It is isometric instead of top-down. It is
That's
some.
also
Oh.
okay. I like it. I like it more like this. I thought you meant isometric was just like crappier drawn.
Well,
I
it's not.
kind
It's
of like
not
it
that.
better.
It's less detailed. But the map maker I use has nothing top-down wise for Asian-inspired locations. So I just kind of have to work with what I got here. So there are going to be some isometric maps that we will see for here, just because it's all we got.
Interesting.
So throw a little Kippy boy out there. He's right near. I hate having to go through this whole list. Alright, and let's see, is that everybody? I think so. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Let's see. Yeah.
So is this the city where like Kip got like the
okay.
bounty to go protect the town
Go
or
to bed,
something?
August.
Yes.
Go. Go to bed.
Uh,
Go to bed.
so,
Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed.
for now, I will be leaving Throm off just to kind of see how things go without my input as a character. Because I know I've been using him to kind of act as like the bridge between me and you guys without having to break us out of like the story too often. So, alright, and boom. Alright, everybody who is following along on Roll20 now has control of their characters.
Yeehaw.
Alright, so, I'm gonna have to zoom out for the stream people. Okay. So as you can see, you guys are very small compared to this town. It's
Huh.
pretty big. I say town, but I meant to say city. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. You're big enough what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
So, at this stage, instead of telling you guys where things are, I will allow you guys to explore a little bit more and find out for yourself.
I hate you.
Are you sure you want Bruce to have that ability?
I was gonna say that's probably a little
The
dangerous.
only person who is going to know what anything is, relatively speaking, is going to be Kip. And if you wish to know where anything is, Nate, I will message it to you personally so that you know, but everybody else does not.
Okay,
So,
sounds
Would I
good.
happen trying to
I found a
finagle
chest.
some knowledge, extra knowledge out here? Would Corvin have any kind of knowledge based on rumors, based on stories that he may have heard or told, since he's more or
uh,
less a storyteller?
since you guys just arrived and you haven't really heard much about this place yet, no. However,
Okay.
you can learn while you are here. That is an option.
Okay.
I would also say, like, if while we were traveling, like, I would ask, I don't know, the captain, like, what were their goals coming to the country? Like, if there was, like, they were just looking for work or anything,
Gotcha.
or was it like a larger goal that they were doing? Because I could, like, help them find a job in the city if I'm more familiar with it.
That is true. I will allow Redman to answer that one.
Really come here because the dice told me to.
I
I do as the gem commands.
love you, buddy.
Well, Kip had to go back and turn in his little bounty, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, we could resupply. He could go turn in his thing.
That is a thing that could happen.
Oh, do I have to actually turn it in, or is it like a bounty board where I just took it off of the board? Or there's
So
like someone I have to go check in with?
there. All right, hold on. I'll message you.
The DM is DMing.
Haha!
Sorry.
Wow.
We're getting better.
Hi, Shocky.
Damn chocolate.
All right. Send you the message.
Okay. All right, so I will like relay that to like everyone, or like say it to the whole crew, just kind of.
Yes.
Well, I can point us to the field hall of the city where I can let my superiors know that I've completed the quest and could potentially get you guys some work, or we could go somewhere else. I could direct you.
I'm already away from the group. I went to a blossom.
Yeah.
I saw a pretty tree and I ran.
Yeah, let's go talk to whoever it is that you need to talk to. See what we can
All right.
get for work or whatever.
Of course, I can introduce you. It's just up and to the left to the X-shaped building.
X-shaped building.
Yeah, like X cross-shaped. However you want to call it.
It looks like an intersection.
Yeah, sure. There you go. All right. Nate, you can move your guy. Mike and Marky, I'll move you guys. So we'll put you there. So while you guys are doing that, Donnie, is there anywhere that you would like to go to check out? I'll zoom out for you. God
Megan is
damn,
dying
Megan.
in her room. I'm glad we thought the same thing at the same exact time.
Well, she's not very quiet.
No. It's not her strong suit. Donnie, you still there? Alright, we will come back to Donnie.
What now?
Oh, there you are. Okay.
What?
I wasn't
Yeah, I'm
sure if you
still
were
alive.
so while they're headed to the guild hall, before I start that interaction, is there anywhere that you would like to go?
Frankly, is there a bar, a tavern anywhere nearby?
There could
Or
be,
I'll probably just chill for a time.
but for this session, I will no longer be telling you guys where everything is explicitly. You'll have to be a little more involved and, you know, figure it out where it is for yourself. So.
Okay.
So I have zoomed out so that you can see where
That's why
all
I
the
went to
buildings are.
Tree.
All right.
So if there's a
So,
building you desire to go to.
how about that building that's kind of
First,
straight
probably
ahead?
clean the flowers.
The building that's where?
That's straight ahead, cross like looks like a plus.
The one that the others are at?
No, not that one. The one closer to the big buildings. There's a
Okay, the other one.
one. Yeah.
Okay. I'll move you up. Give me a sec. Alright, so you have arrived at this building, and it is not a bar. It is, however, a dojo of sorts, where people train to fight.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, and
You
How
see,
great.
because the Irish blood inside me vibrated
I will
like an
let you
Amber Alert.
search one more building before I head back to them.
Okay. Then I'll go to the building to the right of it.
Alright. So that building is actually a restaurant.
Yeah. Okay.
So you do know where a dojo is now, and you know where a restaurant is. Back to Kip, Redmayne, and Vela, because I assumed Marky was going to want to go with you guys. Or did Marky wish to investigate somewhere else?
Well, no, it's fine.
I mean, okay. I was going to say, if you want to investigate somewhere else, feel free. But, okay. Anyway, so you guys have arrived at the guild hall. As you walk in the door, you can see forward and just a little to the right what appears to be a reception desk. There is we'll say, she's short. She's not, like midget short or anything like that, but think like around Laurel's height, maybe a little shorter.
I'm a little short.
Hi, Laurel. How's it going?
I feel very self-conscious about my height now.
Her height's perfect. She's
Aw.
perfect hugging height.
You're fine just the way you are, Laurel.
Moving on.
Anyway, it is a Asian woman. That's probably self-explanatory. And we'll say that she's about late 20s, early 30s. So yeah, she's up there. Anyway, you approach the desk. The woman looks at you and says, "Welcome back, sir. What can I do for you today?"
Well,
I doubt
I
she
just
sounded like that. She probably had some sort of Asian accent.
Listen,
I
I
feel-
am not about to butcher an Asian accent and sound racist as fuck.
Do it. Who's
I
stopping
feel
you?
cheated. Did you
I'll report you to Nada.
not using it?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. If we get majority vote, I will redo the encounter.
You know you're gonna lose that.
I know.
Do the accent.
Damn it.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Fuck. Alright. Okay, you approach the desk. The young woman looks at you. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? How can I help you?
Sounds like you inbred an Italian with a Japanese woman.
Hey, you leave him alone. He's trying.
I hear more dying downstairs.
I did this for you. I will not be ridiculed.
I got your back, man. I applaud your attempt.
Make him sit. You're gonna give him cheese.
Sit.
Justin, sit.
Sit.
I thought,
Oh,
I
oh,
thought
you
you were
meant
still
Justin.
giving it to me too. I was like, what?
You shouldn't be giving a dog or a cat or whatever Cheez-Its at all.
Why
I was
not?
like,
Spoil him.
I want Cheez-Its. Alright,
You
Hey,
want
Jess, down
tacos
first.
too.
Good for
Pick
them.
one.
alright.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So, alright. Back to Kip.
I have a
Oh yeah.
question. Are we just skipping over Corvin? Like,
No, I don't know
okay.
where you went.
I went to the building. Straight.
You're not at the
Northeast.
building. You're still on the walkway.
Yeah.
What?
Out of harvester, we call it a tickler.
What the fuck?
See that tree? Freddie and Laurel, I think, are at.
Yeah.
I'm right next to that building that's just northeast of them.
The fuck?
You're not at the
I-
building. You're in the middle of a. Of
Oh,
the-
okay. Hold on. Alright, so, wait, don't move your character just yet. So, I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but yeah, I'm gonna have to add tags, because holy shit, I couldn't see you specifically. You blend in with the gray background.
Hmm.
Okay, there's a name tag.
Harvester constructed.
There we go.
My stealth is too high.
DM doesn't know where you are anymore.
I'm getting real meta.
Shit, we lost the cat.
That's not
Put a
good.
bell on him.
Alright, alright, I'll come to you next. Alright,
Alright.
so, Kip, go ahead.
Oh yeah. I would just like ask her like if the person, I don't know who the boss is. Like, do I have a name of a boss or whatever? Like someone that runs it.
You do not. You simply took a quest from a board.
So like, so I
that-
walked in here, asked her like for a job. She pointed me to a board, and then I just
Yes.
took it and went out.
So you are registered with this guild.
Okay.
So.
Go
you
rook
are-
that board.
I'm not gonna be that racist about it.
I am.
I know you are. Alright. But yeah, so basically all you have to do is you have to just come in and turn the quest in and be like, hey, this is completed, and then you get your payment.
Okay. So I get two payments. So I get one from the guild and one from the town, or do I need to give the guild some of the money
So-
we made from the town?
So anything that the townspeople would give you technically is not a part of the reward. It's just kind of like, hey. The guild, however, basically the guild doesn't force people to pay for these jobs because it acts as not only I guess you'd say good PR for the empire, because the guild is directly under the empire.
Oh, okay.
So they're like a direct extension of them, just they're not with the army. So it's like good PR for the Empire because they've got these people who are coming out and doing things for them. People don't have to pay for it. And as good word spreads, the adventurers are getting paid for taking on tasks that people normally wouldn't be able to do themselves. And spreading good reputation for the country.
Okay.
So,
So I just give her my little hole punch ticket.
yes,
And-
basically.
Awesome.
One way to think of it. Alright, so you hand her the notice with the job on it and let her know that you completed it. She looks it up and down and be like, wait one moment, sir. You see her walk around to the back. She walks into a storeroom. Not really sure what she's doing in there. A little bit later, she comes out with a bag that is making a very nice jingly sound.
While she was back there, can I quickly look at the desk to see if there's anything interesting there?
Sure, you can. So nothing too interesting laying out on the desk. You can see a few papers for some odd jobs that haven't quite been posted on the board yet. Uh, Mostly just because the guild has to rank these. Because there are rankings in the guild. So, depending on your rank as an adventurer, you get access to certain types of jobs. Um, so, like, these jobs have yet to be sorted. So they're not available yet, but like you can just kind of see some odd jobs kind of thrown about on the desk that need to be sorted.
Anything good?
Um, Nothing quite yet, just because they're the requests themselves. They haven't been given like a reward or a tier yet. So,
I see.
you know, not enough information, but there are some stuff up there where you could probably see it the next time you're in.
Okay, awesome.
So what I'm getting out of this is we're gonna be going back and forth from this place.
Very well could be. I mean, you guys are gonna have a lot of freedom, so.
That's fair.
All right, so she hands you the bag of coins. Um, yeah, that's your payment. So,
All right, how much was it?
would you like to count it now?
Yeah, probably in front of her, like on the desk.
So I would like you to roll a d20.
Just a T20?
Yes, just a d20.
That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Wasn't
Damn.
expecting that. Okay.
so you're like, fuck.
What you doing, baby girl?
All right. So since you rolled a nat 20, I guess I'll give you a really good reward. We'll say, actually, how much gold do you have right now? Just you.
I have 14 gold, or 16 gold,
Okay. Just to kind of
and
put you up with
40
everybody
silver.
else, we're gonna say that your haul was 100 gold pieces.
Dang.
Just so that
Wow.
way you're up there with everybody. Well, you rolled a nat 20, so and everybody else is swimming in the cash. Well, most of everybody is swimming in the cash.
Who is it?
I think. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, no. Amanda's like I think
I
the
like to think
richest
that
person
this was
other
like
than.
an advance because this is my first successful job.
Yeah, I think Vela has like the lowest gold total, and I think that was just because she had like the lowest gold total before we like all got that big payday.
Oh.
So, all right. So after she hands you the bag, she's just like, "I hope you have a wonderful day, sir. And if you would like another job, just pick one off the board and bring it up front."
Great. Thank you very much.
Hmm.
All right. So before I come back to you guys, so that he doesn't feel left out, Corvin, what would you like to do?
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because you seemed
Well,
sad earlier.
damn.
I don't want you to feel left
Well,
out.
like, well, damn. All right.
You're here too. Gotta keep you included.
I mean, I might as well just do something else. Anyways, yeah. So I'll just check out this building. We're just not gonna get hung up on that. Moving along.
All right. So you walk into the building and um, you can see the front desk. You see like a main lobby area. It very much so gives off the vibe of like a hotel or an inn of some kind. So lodging.
Okay. Well, is there anyone in there that I can confirm that with, or is there anybody at the
Yeah,
front desk?
There's a couple people at the front desk. There's a few people walking around. Some patrons, some employees.
All right, I'd go up to the front desk and
All right.
ask what this place is.
All right. There is a very dapper older gentleman, if you will, tall and slender. Uh, he's rocking the salt and pepper look,
Okay.
and I'm not doing the Asian accent for this one. Uh, so he looks at me and be like, "How can I help you today, sir?"
I'm new to town, and I want to know what about your fine establishment here.
Well, as you can see, it is a three-story inn. We have a few rooms here on the first floor, but mostly it's recreational and dining areas. Second floor is where all of our main rooms are, and then the third floor is home to 3 suites.
Very well. And what do you call this place?
Why do you do this to me?
All right, I'll make something up, and I'll say, all right. Well, thank you for your time, and I'll leave. I'll be on my way.
Away.
You call it the cherry blossom inn.
Ah, yes.
There you go.
Indubitably.
All right. Did that work for you guys?
Works for me.
All right.
I'm horrible with
You have
naming
time to
stuff,
check.
so
Yeah, just make shit up.
you'll be
Roll
my
with it.
name guy whenever you're in.
All right.
All right. Whoa, what the hell?
Whoa.
Freddy, where'd you go?
I'm free.
Oh,
You
shit.
went to the water.
Uh, Bruce, where would you like to go? If
I am by the water right now. Bruce
very
wishes.
well.
How deep is the water?
Not very deep. It's like a pond almost, like a very very small pond.
It would be
So is
frowned
there
upon if you
enough
went
for
into it.
Bruce to just float around and relax?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, Bruce wishes just relax, take some vibe off.
Think
He's
of it
been
like
doing a lot of smashing. He needs
Yeah.
to,
Think of it like a
not
lazy river, like shallow, like depth
Exactly.
wise.
too much smashing, not enough passing.
All right. Well, while Bruce floats around in the lazy pond, um, Cersei, what would you like to do?
I just moved myself.
Where'd you go?
I'm in the corner. Well, not really the corner, but you know the L-shaped building?
Which one?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say which one.
Wait, there's more than one.
Well, it's kind of L-shaped. It's like but it's like pointed up. Anyway, but I see where you're at.
Okay, what is it?
So, this building is a shop. To be more specific, it is an item shop.
An item shop.
Yes. Typically speaking, because you're close to the Adventurer Guild, you're gonna find a lot of stuff around here.
Okay.
These items are mostly like quick use items, things like potions, antidotes, things that adventurers would typically pick up.
Excuse me.
Okay. I shall go into the shop.
Very well.
Would Kip know if there's like a magical weapon shop around here, or like anything good?
Wouldn't that be partially in the item shop?
Let's see. No, that would not be in the item shop.
Okay.
We're gonna flip a coin to see if you know where any sort of weapons would be. That is a yes. You do know where the weapons would be. So
Yeah.
just so I don't have to waste time typing it out, your character is going to be the only one who knows this. But the building to the top, or like top right-ish of where the guild hall is, that place has weapons.
Oh, okay. So I don't know, I don't know how you select that. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Awesome.
So you know that place has weapons. You are the only person who knows that place has weapons.
All right, awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Nope, you're good.
It's fine.
That was a perfectly reasonable question because your character's been here
How
before.
dare you?
Shut up, Freddy.
Okay, so uh,
Back to me.
yes, back to you. So you're in the shop.
Yes. Do they have healing potions?
Yes, they have healing potions.
Okay. How much are they?
So they only have I won't say quite high tier, but like they're like middle high tier. So like there's some like they're like really good qualities. But they're gonna cost you 2 silver apiece. Not a lot because of how much money
Oh,
you have, but
right. So I can get enough for like the whole team or the whole crew.
you could.
How much would that be?
Well, how many do you want?
Well, how many people are in the crew?
Well, are you only trying to get one per crew member, or like you trying to make sure
Like
everybody has like
2.
2, 3?
I would do
Okay,
2.
so based off of who regularly plays, so excluding Cliff, unfortunately, I would say 8 or 9. So 9 times 2,
18.
18 times 2 again be 36. So about 36 silver, or 3 gold, 6 silver.
Okay. So I would get 18 of those. And then what other types of potions do they have?
So
Or like healing herbs or something like that.
they don't have any herbs. They do,
Oh,
however, have several different types of remedies, antidotes for poison, things that can help reverse the effects of petrification as long as the person is not completely petrified. Um, stuff like that. Basically, anything that would take away certain status ailments.
okay. How much would it be if I were to get like 2 of each for each crew member of all those?
A lot.
How much is a lot?
Well, let's see. These, because they are cures for status ailments, we'll say that they run for 4 silver apiece.
Oh shit.
Um,
Okay.
let me get out my calculator.
Yeah, that sounds intelligent.
It's double what the last one was.
9 times.
They buying stuff?
Because there would be 18 of each.
That L-shaped building. Want to have a curve.
J.
Backwards R. Lowercase.
Yeah.
Would I
So,
have enough?
well, you should be keeping track of your gold, but it would cost you 360 silver or 36 gold.
Or
I don't know how much gold I have. That's the
Yeah,
only issue.
we never
You're,
got told how much gold we have.
yeah.
Well, when I sent you guys the updated character sheets, they should have been on that.
Nope.
Where did you put it, brother? Because I'm looking right now. Looking at equipment, I got nothing there.
Should be down at equipment. That doesn't seem right.
Oh, wait, hold up, honey. Look at the sheet where it says GP is your
Yeah,
gold.
GP is gold piece.
Yeah, we never knew that was written there.
Ah.
So I've kind of just been sitting here like, I hope I have enough to pay for this lady's door.
I legitimately don't have that.
What?
I have 82.
Hold on, let me pull.
Well, did we just recently level up or some shit?
Everybody should still be.
Yeah, 5.
Level 5, as long as I know.
Yeah, because I don't think we bumped up to 6 yet. Give me one
Yeah, I'll
second
let
to
you know.
pull up. You have 74 gold right now. So you would be cutting it almost in half.
No, never mind.
Okay.
If you do ask, most likely, like I'll contribute if you were gonna buy them for me as well. Like I'll contribute like half.
I just saw your message, honey.
Sure. Would you be willing to contribute with that? Because she said it's what, 34 gold altogether?
36 gold.
36 hours off.
Yikes.
Yeah, I would help you. I would help you with that.
I would say you could also just simplify it and only buy 5 of each.
5 of each?
Yeah.
And just give it to who needs it most.
Yeah. Because instead of buying 18 of each, you'd be
Well,
cutting.
the healing potion, I would naturally just buy 18 of those.
Well, yeah, because you could hand those out to everyone. But if you're gonna be
Yeah.
like healer person,
Okay. Yeah. Let's cut
so
it down to 5.
it's 5 each. So then that would only cost you 10 gold.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So you now have 5 of each one. Damn it.
Cool.
I'm going to,
Instructions.
as
No.
I'm moving on with this story, I will, or this area, I will
Winging
message
it.
you what they are,
Cool.
and then you can pass that information along.
Okay.
Alright, so, next up, uh, Kip and Redmayne and Bella, what would you guys like to do?
Item shop for me.
Item shop for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's,
Wait, hold on. If you want, okay, so you were gone. That long one right there, weapon shop. We figured that out. That one is the item shop. I think we don't know what any other buildings are. So, item shop.
Yeah.
So you want item shop?
so, did Marky still want to go to the item shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you had all the information available.
Gotcha. Okay,
I'll
so,
like also I'll point out like weapon shop, item shop, like to her as she's leaving. Or I don't know who's leaving, but
that would be
That's
Bella.
okay. So yeah, I'll quickly like point out those two things if that's helpful. So she has that information.
Much appreciated.
cool.
Alrighty. So you enter the item shop, and you know, it's adventure type items. Potions, cures, etc., stuff like that. um, is there anything in specific that you're looking for?
So it's just bought a whole bunch, or bought 2 healing potions for each person.
Not really potions.
Wow.
Any like enchanted items?
Nothing that's enchanted. But there are like typical adventure items here too. Things like rope, certain materials, like leather, stuff like that. But not like in the form of armor, just like actual, just rolled leather. So stuff like that. Um, Basically potions and crafting materials to simplify it if I were to. I kind of butchered that sentence. We're gonna ignore that.
No, it's okay. I think I'm good then. I can just go ahead and skip to the next person.
Okay. We'll go ahead and hit you, Redman. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to the weapon shop.
Very well. You have.
Oh, can I ask him before he goes, like, if he would like me to grab a quest for like everyone, or if he wants me on another quest or something like that, or like that just not like top priority?
Oh crap! Hold on. Can I change my mind? Tell us something else.
All right. So you have not moved yet.
Do we all need to sign up with the guild? The Adventurers Guild?
So, technically speaking, no. One of you is already signed up, aka Kip.
Okay.
So he can fetch the jobs and everything like that. However, all it means is he gets the full reward regardless of the fact that we're helping him. Whereas if we were all signed up and registered as a party, the reward would get split evenly between all of us.
I will also say, if there isn't like paperwork, like air quotes, that you want to go through, if you ask Kip, he will distribute it evenly.
Yep.
So like that was definitely an offer. If he was aware of like the guild, like whatever reward I got would be offered to everyone else.
But ultimately, I will say this. I will leave it up to each individual whether or not they wish to sign up with the guild.
Gotcha.
I will say, just so that the information is there, there's no detriment to it. Like, you're not going to necessarily hurt yourself by not doing so. But there could be an instance later on when a certain thing happens that being registered at the guild could prove to be useful for certain individuals. I'm not going to say everybody.
I hate you.
I'm just saying.
A shark on your side is good enough.
All right. So, with that, Redman.
You want to get the quest?
Wait,
Yeah, pick up another quest while we're here.
so if we sign up with the guild, can we put ourselves as like a group or like a party or something?
So, when you sign up for the guild, you'll register as an individual. However, once you're registered as a guild member, you can join up with other guild members as a party and register as a party. That has to be done separately.
That sounds complicated.
I say we just have Kip deal with the stuff since he's already in it.
Have him be the front man.
Right.
Yeah. Cut to Kip with a clipboard filling out multiple papers, everyone's names.
I can see it now. Just walks back and forth on the ship. And when's your birthday again? Okay.
Need a
Security
photo
number,
ID.
Have you ever been convicted of a felony? No.
Who is your next of kin?
Who is your daddy?
N/A.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
All right, so we'll let Kip continue to be the go-between with the guild.
Yeah.
That seems
Also,
to
like I don't know
please
if it's
everyone.
my turn, but I'll look at the like board for any jobs for like
Okay.
multiple people.
All right. I will. In this instance, I will message you for jobs since you're the only person who will see it. That way,
Okay.
nobody else can provide input. You have to pick the job on your own.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can't be as bad as what I did, where I took all the jobs and only gave someone, what, 2?
Gave him 1.
Gave him 1.
And she's
That's
walking
even
out with
funnier.
25. That was going to pay that man's
That
rent
shit.
for the month so his family could eat.
That shit was the most hilarious fucking thing.
That's why we're so rich.
All right. Redman, where did you want to go? Did you want to actually go to the weapon shop?
I want to look for my. I don't feel like we've done it in a while, but I want to look for anything since we're on a new continent. If anybody has a new view on any curses or anything.
Okay. Well, so if you remember the village elder from Doma, he said like northwest, which is essentially where that monastery was going to be that I showed on the big
Oh,
map. Uh,
damn it.
that's where somebody's going to be. Maybe people here know, but you're probably not going to find it within the city.
Okay, then weapon shop.
Okay.
Weapons!
All right, weapon shop. All right, so you enter and you see a slew of weapons that you've never seen before.
Ooh.
They're beautiful. They are well crafted. They are ornate. Like it is works of art.
Oh, somebody's trading in his sword.
So, and I mean because obviously they're all Asian themed weapons. So I mean they gotta be looking gorgeous. I mean,
Right.
you know. So, uh, they have almost not every, but almost every type of weapon that you can imagine. They've got swords. They've
To me,
got
I have a retarded imagination.
at least to your knowledge, what appears to be daggers or small knives. You're not really sure though. You've never seen anything that looked like that before. Um,
Excuse me.
you see things that look like spears, some halberds. You see some shields. List goes on.
Okay.
So
So is there somebody in there that I can ask questions?
there is. There are a few patrons walking around looking at the weapons. You can see that there is what you assume to be the store owner currently speaking with a customer about a sword.
Okay.
At this point, what would you like to do?
So he's talking. Okay.
Yes.
I kind of want to just don't want to be rude.
Okay.
So I'm going to stand idly by.
Very well.
Yeah. Till he's done.
Idly or awkwardly?
A
I'm
little bit of
going
both.
to be. I'm going to be scratching an itch behind my ear with my foot.
Got it. So awkwardly.
The real question is are you standing? So if you're
Wait,
scratching with your
how would
foot,
you?
wouldn't you be sitting?
Yeah. So
All right.
I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna scratch my ear.
So are you sitting in a place where, when he's done with the customer, he'd be able to see you?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
So,
awkwardly.
the store owner, out of the corner of his eye, he kind of looks at you as you're just sitting on the floor scratching your ear, just like he's bewildered because I mean he's got a look on his face that's just like, what are you?
What are you?
So, but yeah. So he's finishing up with the customer, and customer seems to be pretty satisfied with his purchase. He then looks over to you and he just kind of waves you over.
I snapped to attention like I wasn't doing anything. You didn't catch me doing that.
Yeah,
He
definitely
he
awkwardly.
he squints his eyes at you. Like think the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's kind of leaned forward and squinting. Like think like that. He's
Okay.
just kind of looking at you like, I kind of did though.
I have no idea
Oh.
what you're talking about.
All right, now I gotta. Laurel doesn't know what I'm talking about, so now I've gotta show her the meme.
Just send it to me.
Where's your water? Made was made with love.
It's
There you go.
Bristow.
Hey!
It's still here.
Laurel.
Enough.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, uh, so after regaining his composure, what can I do for you today, sir?
Um, I want to know. I want to see your best weaponry, like the best sword you have for an offhand weapon.
Hmm. He he seems slightly perplexed by what you're saying.
Hmm.
Well, sir, most of the swords I have are typically designed to be wielded by two hands. I mean, sure, you could wield them with one hand if you chose, but most of them are considered to be two-handed weapons.
Hmm.
Traditionally speaking, of course. Um, However, the best one that we have is going to be this one right here, and you can see him kind of reach up a little high onto the back wall, and he pulls down like just this absolutely just I'm talking like god tier level of immaculate, right? Like this shit's gorgeous. So it's a katana. It's got
Okay.
a I can't remember the term that they actually use for it, but we'll just call it the scabbard. I know that that's what they are for typical swords, but
Right.
the sheath, scabbard, whatever,
Gabbard?
it's very well polished. It's black. There's a lot of very ornate gold trim on it.
Ooh.
Up close by where the hilt sits, there is a ruby embedded into a gold design. Uh, it looks like it looks almost like an eagle, kind of like an eagle's head, and then like the ruby is like the eye, right?
Okay.
Uh, handle very similar. It is just the hilt itself. It's or not the hilt, the guard. Um, it's a very well polished black metal. Same with the cap at the end that you normally see. Same thing.
Okay.
The wrap around the handle, it's mostly gold, but underneath of it is black. So like it's kind of like the a darker gold color for the main wrap, and then like that color that you would normally see underneath, where the diamond shape is. It's
Mm.
black.
That sounds
So
awesome.
it,
I
it, it
want.
it's gorgeous. Alright.
I I want it.
So he opens the sword to show you the blade, and you can see that this thing is well crafted. Um, so if you've seen a katana before, you know how it's got like that what looks like a wavy pattern, like where the
Mhm.
the blade starts to come. So
Yep.
that it's not wavy. It's like it's almost like a jagged edge how it looks.
Ooh.
Um, but like the blade is dark. Um, and he looks at you and he's like, this is the finest sword that I have. He's like, this sword is made from the most durable and heat-resistant metal that you can find in this country.
Ooh.
So I like
How
this
much,
this
good
sword.
sir?
So he's
So
looking
like
you he's
for this
looking you
sword,
up and down.
is it like a Nosuke or a Tanjiro?
Uh, think uh, overall think Tanjiro, but like a different color scheme.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Um, but yeah, so the shop owner's looking you up and down, and he's just like, I don't mean any disrespect, sir, but I don't know if you've got enough to afford this. Like, I don't think you even realize how great this sword is.
Sounds like a lie.
So he's looking at you, and he's just like, if I'm gonna part with this sword, he's like, I'm gonna need at least 250 gold.
Oh my God.
Now I know what you're thinking, right? 250 gold, that's a lot. But I promise you, There is nothing that this sword cannot cut.
Roll for persuasion.
Can he make payments?
can I get an installment plan?
Can you co-sign a loan? I put a good down payment. Does my credit matter?
Alright. So 250
Man.
gold is the starting price.
Can I roll persuasion?
Well, sure, you
Try and
absolutely
get
can.
price?
Wait, how much gold does he even have?
Well, I mean,
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Excellent.
1 second.
Can he also roll insight to see if like this is actually true and he's not getting swindled?
He could. So, for gold, Mike, on your person, you currently have 30. However, comma space, if you remember, you have a shit ton of gold on the ship. I have to look that up again, actually. Give me a sec.
I'm about to use a ship gold to get this goddamn.
You have 2,000
I don't
gold
give a
on the
fuck.
ship. 2,000.
Damn, we'll get
Yeah.
10.
We'll get 10.
So still, like, try to talk him down.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but I'm gonna use the ship
Oh.
gold.
Yeah.
I'm a captain. I do what I want.
Yeah, there's only one of these swords too, so.
All right, come on. That's a 20, baby.
Well,
Yeah.
unless I roll a nat 20, you successfully persuade. Fuck, I rolled a 19. God damn it.
You take that and laugh in the face of your dice gods.
Roll again.
I
That's
was
a 7.
I was cucked.
2.
Anyway, so how would you like to persuade him? I will let you choose your manner of speaking.
You should do a payment plan.
I just took her out.
You just peed in the floor over there.
Oh.
I'm gonna counter.
What?
You trailed off.
I'm going to counter offer 175.
Alright, the shop owner, he looks at you and he's just like, do you even have 175?
Brother.
On the
Brother,
ship, yes.
I have.
So he's scratching his chin and he's thinking. He's just like 200.
Do the payment plan.
200 and it's yours.
Is
No
this
questions.
like?
What's that?
Is this like Rent-A-Center? Or what's that other one?
Aaron's.
Yeah, you gotta make 10 installments of 50 gold.
Hell no. All right, fine. I'll do 200.
Alright, so you part with 200 gold. I will remove it from the ship total.
Sweet.
Yes, we now have 1,800 gold on the ship. Boop. But Redmayne now has this like freakishly awesome sword.
Yes, sir.
All right, so
I could trade in my falchion and my other sword. So can I sell those? Since now I have this one and I'm going to use it like it's supposed to be used, I'm not going to shame this weapon by using it one-handed.
So you present the sword, the falchion that you wish to sell to the shop owner, and shop owner looks at it and he kind of looks up at you and he's kind of got a not so pleasant look on his face. And he's just like, what am I supposed to do with this? This might as well be scrap metal compared to my swords.
Oh gosh. So I'm gonna not do that.
What am
Wait,
I
wait, wait.
supposed to
Can't
do
he
with it?
sell it for scrap metal to make different swords? Because the sword should be big enough to make like 2 different swords.
Right, and it's like not exactly horrible material.
So the shop owner pulls one of his standard swords off of the wall. He asks you, "May I clash your sword and my sword together?"
Oh
Chop
god.
your sword in half.
Yeah, he's
I
going
mean,
to
he's
break my
not gonna use it, so.
right. Sure.
So
I'll hold my sword out like straight in front of me, and like, all right, have at it.
he's like, and this guy, he's not exactly well built either, so he doesn't look very strong. So very lightly, he just kind of chops down with his sword, just with one hand too, by the way, not two, just one, and it goes straight clean through your sword, like
Oh God!
butter.
Wow.
And he just kind of looks at the piece of it that fell off, and he just kind of looks at you. He's just like, just kind of holds out his hands, like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Oh gosh. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll leave the shop. Sorry to bother you, sir. Thanks for the sword. I'll be on my way.
He's like, no, you're not
I'm
bothering
on
me.
my
You bought my
way.
most expensive item out of the shop. I was just letting you know how inferior your weapon is here.
Well, I got an upgrade.
What a fucking unit on this shit. By the way, your sword is trash and shouldn't even spread fucking butter on bread. Have a nice day. I'll rip you off again Tuesday.
That's why I was about to say I tip my hat and I say you have a good day now.
You have a good day now. I'm sorry.
Would it be out of embarrassment? Like, I
All
can't
right,
show
so
my
I'm
face here ever again.
if it's not clear, I'm going to do the walk
Do
of
you
shame
handle
out of the
swords
shop.
because your fucking dick is just a dull ass toothbrush?
Put her nose in it.
Don't put her nose in the dull toothbrush. She'll get hurt.
Alright, oh god. Oh, to answer your question, Laurel, basically it would be when someone loses control. Does not count for Redmayne.
I had a
His
feeling.
is different.
I was gonna say.
Are you good, Freddy?
CVS employee. Damn, is your baby sick or something? Me holding 4 Pedialytes and sweating pure vodka. Yes, the baby is in grave danger.
No. I have alcohol poisoning and I need it. Are you kidding me? The amount of times I bought myself Pedialyte after getting drunk
Where?
Alright. Hey, Mike.
or even sick.
Yes.
I need you to look at this message that I am sending you right now.
Okay.
Keep that information to yourself. But
Okay.
well, I'm kind of surprised you kept your composure when you saw that.
Yeah, I'm cool, man.
I'm cool.
Please check. Please check degree
All right.
jet.
Oh, hold on. Check.
Did Kip find any like good jobs on the board?
All right. Okay. So I was actually coming to you next. All right. So I would like you to roll a d20 once again.
Wow. Okay, I actually rolled another natural 20.
What the
It's like he bleeped himself because it cut out.
Sorry,
fuck? No, it's all good.
I can roll again if you want.
No.
Hey,
It's fine, it's
Justin.
Yes?
Justin, if it makes you feel any better, we're getting the 20 rolls out of the way, so combat's more difficult.
You know, it's funny. You got that new sword. Watch you not be able to hit on any of your attack rolls with it.
That would be the worst.
At least you know it stay sharp.
I got this dang sword, but I can't hit nothing. I knew if I
Well,
just
be swinging a stick at them.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm done. So next person.
Okay, so let's see for jobs. All right. So one of the jobs you see is as a protection detail. It's the highest paying job for an adventurer of your rank. I haven't decided what rank you are yet. I'll figure that out later.
Well, then how do you know?
Because I'm God.
Okay. I mean that's literally the only 3 words you have to say if someone has a problem. Because I'm God. Yeah.
Behold, foolish mortal. All right. Anyway, so it's a protection detail, for somebody important. You're not really sure who they are, but you do you wish to bring
really want the other one.
the job offer up to the counter at this time?
Does it have a gold amount like on the actual like paper?
It does.
What does it say?
Upon successful completion, you will be rewarded with 50 gold.
Oh,
Now, now, here's the thing. Obviously, it's not something that's static. It can change. You know, the circumstances of the mission could change. Therefore, the reward could go up. Stuff like that. You never know. Things could happen. I'll be rolling dice and flipping coins to kind of like figure out if I'm going to change certain aspects of the mission along the way.
and that's the most highest paying one.
Yes, just at base value, it's the highest one.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know, unless you have a couple other ones, like any ones that I find, I'll show to the rest of the crew and ask them if they would like to go on one with me. Because I don't know if they actually think of me as part of the crew or something, but
well, I
We're
mean,
pretty lenient.
I was gonna say I can't speak for any of the crew members. They all have their own opinions. I like you though, for what it's worth. But so there is another job. However, you're probably not gonna be too fond of this one. An old lady lost her dog. She wants it to be found.
I must find this dog.
Oh,
We have to find the puppy.
I put the other
Dog
one in
have
my
to be
back
alive when it's
pocket
found.
and go up to the front desk with the dog poster.
We have to find the puppy.
I'll keep the 50 gold one for later, but I must find the dog.
I
alright.
will help.
Alright, so you've brought the job to the desk.
He's so done. He wanted to go on a fucking adventure. Here we
No,
are
I
getting
don't-
the fucking
I don't.
dog.
Hey, like I said, I'm giving you guys a whole lot more freedom now. So, bring the quest up. Place it on the desk. Lady
Yeah,
looks at it. Looks at you because obviously she can see that you're a very large, burly lion warrior. And
I just say,
she just kind of looks
I
back and forth for a little bit, and she's like, "Are you sure you wouldn't want something a little more, I don't know, adventurous?"
a noble pursuit is worthy of a noble warrior.
So she kind of does that.
Chihuahua.
When white people pass each other in the store and they just kind of look at each other and just go like, "Hmm." That's the face she makes. She's just like, "Hmm."
Big macaw go bah.
So she's just like, "Hmm, okay." So she stamps the poster with.
Oh, can I also accept the 50 gold one as well? Or is it
So
a one at a time type thing
I
too?
don't know. I mean, you can. I mean, technically, you could take as many jobs as you want, but if you die for whatever reason, then you know that job is gone.
Oh, well, I'll be dead, so I won't care. I'll accept
Oh,
both.
oh, very well.
Oh, be dead.
So she, perplexed at the very diverse um, jobs that you have selected, uh, stamps the next.
Very much like an afterthought doing the 50 gold one. I'm focused on this dog.
So she stamps that one and pushes them both back towards you, and she says, "Well, um, best of luck, I guess. For the lost dog, the person you're looking for, they live just to the north of here. It'll be a building with a blue-ish roof. It'll stand out. It's yeah.
Very good.
It,
I
it's
shall be on my
Corner
way.
yeah.
shaping,
It's not the one up on the platform. It's the one closer to the pond.
the one that's by the bridge.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Kip
and
leaves and
then
goes to the weapons store to get decked out for this dog hunting mission.
she says for the 50 gold one, the protection, that one is actually the structure all the way over to the right, the really big one. You'll find the person for that quest there.
Let's find the doggo first.
Alright. Now that you have accepted those
Other
jobs,
quest.
we'll take a pause here, and we will head back to Ragnar.
Yeah, it still exists.
I'm glad to hear it, buddy. So, you are currently in the dining establishment. I know it's been a while since we've been at your turn. Where would you like to go from here?
Hmm. How about I check out the building that's, I want to say, the left, but they're what do you call it? A little square are the buildings.
Wait.
Well, no, not to the left, the
What?
right. On the opposite side of the dojo.
Oh,
Oh, okay. The long building.
Yes, the long building.
Okay. All right. So you come down to this one, and you notice that this shop uh, sells clothing, like typical clothing, not anything like armor or anything like that. Just normal clothes.
we never use
Okay.
armor.
Okay. Mm. You know what? I want to go in and buy a hat.
All right. Um,
Are you jealous that
is
everyone
there is
else
there a
has a hat?
specific hat you are looking for,
Specific hat.
like
Um,
style?
okay. You know that old hat that old people wear?
Or
What kind
I
of hat?
I
Which
think I already
one?
know what you're talking about. You're talking about the one that like some people would wear while golfing, like the caddy cap.
Yeah, that one. Yep, that's the hat I want.
You
I
know
want to
what?
be disappointed, but I can't.
I'm not even gonna flip a coin for it. I'm just gonna say it's there. It's gonna cost 3 copper pieces.
Wow,
Too
that's
much.
cheap.
Too much.
It's just regular clothes.
All right. Wait, do I even have
So it's
stuff
not
on
even
me?
So
designer
you could
brands.
you could give a gold, and then in return you would get 9 silver and 7 copper.
You know what? I'll feel generous. I'll give him the 1 gold and he can keep the rest.
Oh Lord.
To the clerk owner, in just a bewilderment, is just like, Is there anything else I can get for you, sir? Anything at all?
Nah, it's cool. You can
Uh,
keep
What
the
about?
gold. You enjoy your day.
I mean,
All
everyone
right.
else could need like a spare set of clothes.
As you're leaving the store, you
Hmm.
hear the young woman scream upstairs, "Dad, we're closing the store early today."
What?
You gave them a
Jesus
gold piece
Christ.
for a clothing item that would have costed 3 copper.
Fair enough.
That'll set them for like the next few weeks.
Nah, just for the day.
Oh hey.
That'll get a lot of
Yes.
business.
Oh hey, I did it good.
Oh,
I did it good.
Alright.
Great. I shall enjoy my hat greatly.
Alright.
now you're gonna add a hat on his character.
He made his character. He'll have to add a hat.
Oh,
His responsibility, his pain.
Alright. Alright, Bruce. You said you were lazing about in the pond, right?
Yerga.
Alright. Well, about this time, what appears to be a Imperial soldier walks up and says, "Excuse me, sir. You can't swim in this pond, unfortunately. But we,
set
we
a
do
sacred
we do
pond.
have a bathhouse if you're interested in that. Just
Silly guard. Bruce doesn't need bath. But Bruce does follow rules. And Bruce is a good boy for following rules.
Bruce is
Okay.
not swimming. Bruce is just splashing.
There's difference. So
You make a coffee.
did you want me to go to the bathhouse?
I mean, you don't have to. I was just letting you know.
Did you want me to? Did you have like a whole idea for that? Because I'll go to the bathhouse then. I don't want to ruin your idea.
I didn't really have an idea for it, but I mean, you could always tell everybody else that there's a bathhouse.
Oh, that is true.
No trip to a Japan-like city is complete without an obligatory hot springs episode.
Are you assuming that there's going to be a hot springs episode? That's pretty fucking racist towards episodes, if you ask me.
Brother, I watched an anime that was straight up about killing shit
Split second for that,
nonstop,
maybe.
and they
Yeah.
threw in
Oh, yeah,
some
he
random ass hot spring episode. I'm sorry. When it comes to anime, it's just hot spring episode is almost a guaranteed.
That's fair.
Awesome,
It's like a
You know,
beach
it's
This one's
episode.
on
hilarious.
shower
If
early in
it's
the morning.
if it's not hot springs, it's a beach.
Oh.
It's one or the other.
Okay.
Sometimes
I've
both.
on.
Yeah. You want to know what's hilarious? What if the dog was in the bath?
That would be kind of funny.
Set.
Maybe
I want
that'll
for
fix
66.
fix Captain's itchiness.
To make sure.
So at this point, Bruce,
Yes.
you've been asked to leave the pond. What would you
I'll
like to do
I'll set
now?
one for.
I
Size
will
30,
leave the
just in
pond,
case.
but I will also ask him, normal retard style, where this bathhouse is, so I could tell my favorite person, the captain, who likes candy, especially broken candy, where this is.
So the guard chuckles a little bit, humored by your childlike innocence, and he says, "Do you see that large building up on the platform there? You'll find the bathhouse there."
Oh, bathhouse for Bruce and for Captain and Cersei.
I love
Mostly
the
Captain.
fact that I'm an afterthought.
Cersei hit me, so it's okay.
He's scared of Cersei sometimes.
Cersei can be kind of scary.
All right. So at this point, would you like to join up with any of the?
I was gonna say, do I know where they are technically? Because I kind of was just by the
No,
fucking
we're all
water,
hiding.
sleeping half the time.
Well,
Bruce,
see,
you're
you
playing
ran
hide
off,
and
so you have
seek.
absolutely no idea where anybody is. You just kind of
Oh
have to.
god, we're gonna have to reignite the fucking episode 1 skit, aren't we?
Wait,
Please,
no, you should play Marco
please
Polo.
double my size to max size, please.
Oh boy, here we go.
Can the guard
No.
also see this just slowly transition?
Yes, he just sees
Of
you
you
slowly
walking out of the water like that?
transforming. No, you're like out of the water at this point. He just sees
Yeah.
you slowly transforming while standing there. He goes from looking you dead in the eye, like face to face, to just slowly panning up as he follows your head, and he's just like, eh.
Don't worry, I am just finding Captain
But aren't we all in buildings?
Stacy.
At this time, Redmayne, who has only just left the weapon shop, can hear the distant shoutings of "Captain!
Cersei.
Cersei!" He can hear it off in
That's
the
small.
distance.
New
That's
new
fine.
lion friend,
Let's make sure.
New liars.
Lion.
Corbin.
Redmayne slowly hears
Chunk.
Bruce getting closer.
I found cool bathhouse. Must tell friends.
Dude.
Captain.
Captain! I just see slowly creeping down and then just Captain.
You could return me to normal. Do I notice him? Because I was just gonna bounce back down to normal size after I see him.
Yes, you do notice him.
Shrink me down to normal size, please.
There you go.
You all. Oh, Sangi. Captain, I have a beautiful, amazing thing to tell you. Weird Dressley guy told me to get out of the pond, but that's okay. He was nice, I was nice, because you taught me be nice, but also eat people. But you said be nice. He told me there's a house bath, where we could go relax. I don't know what's there. Hopefully candy, possibly women, but baths. And you were HT before, so I think you need bath.
You just offended the captain. Or actually, no. He insulted the captain. Saying he smells.
No, I said that he was itchy, so he probably needs a bath.
That's insinuating that he smells.
Honey, you're itchy.
Is the bathhouse that he's talking about the same place as like where we were told the dog went missing?
No,
Negative.
it's on the platform.
No.
It's, you know, the big building on the platform next to the woman's house?
Which one?
So you have the woman's house that's shaped like a weird corner thing, L thing.
Oh, that's okay. That's her house, and then next to it is the bathhouse. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
All right. So, Mike, are you here?
He's in the kitchen.
Ah,
he didn't
that's-
hear any of that?
No.
Now I'm sad.
Can-
Only
you
reason
can-
I went full retard for that.
And you know what's really bad?
What?
I wasn't exactly paying attention, so I can't tell him.
Oof.
God damn it, Marky.
No!
Damn. All right.
So sorry.
We'll table this until Mike gets back. Cersei, what would you like to do for now?
I'm gonna
Right,
go to the
because-
weird, skinny, long building that's super thin.
Ah, very well.
Apparently, they went full retard.
I heard Freddie wailing about. So I figured out. I
It's
heard.
gonna have to
I heard
wait.
him say Captain a couple of times.
That's because he did.
Yeah.
More than
I
a
was in the
couple of
other room.
times.
I'll do it again.
Bruce is retarded.
I'll do it again.
You want to take it with you?
What's the location?
You're more important to this
So-
than I am.
So you walk into the store, and you
It's another store.
yes,
Okay.
you see armor. Several different levels. You see light armor, leather, some we'll call it scale mail, if you will.
Cable mail.
Yeah.
AOL?
Like full plate armor, stuff like that. Obviously, it's all, Eastern themed.
Yeah, but armor's for wimps, and I'm not a wimp.
I mean, some of the people do have armor, though.
I'm pretty sure I don't. I'll get some leather. It'll go with my outfit.
Bruce, run.
Why Bruce run? Oh, Cersei!
It took her.
God,
It
Rabbit
took her.
titties!
off!
Justin, I want you to make something very specific, the big size.
Oh God.
I'm
Tell me
about
what
to
it is,
buy
and
a
I'll flip a
whip so
coin.
that I can whip you.
Whip, you say?
Am I flipping a coin for
Alright,
the whip?
anyways.
No,
Okay.
no, do not give her the option.
Back to where we were. Armor. I want the light armor.
If you want the whip, it is available to you.
Yes.
Can it be super spiky so that I can cause damage?
Why do you want it, you fucking asshole?
It will not be spiky. It'll just be a classic Indiana Jones style whip.
Can I
Your
kill my
duffel bag
enemies
there.
with it?
I mean, sure, you could if you hit them with it.
Your duffel
Okay.
bag.
All right.
I want it.
Bruce, what is the thing that you want? I'll see if it.
Duffel bag to just shove Cersei in.
What the fuck?
I was only kidding. Please don't do that.
You have been granted duffel bag.
Yeah, baby!
God damn it.
Yabba dabba doo!
Anyways, I'm gonna get the whip so that I can kill enemies with it and it'll be entertaining. Because they'll see this.
Till you whip a
bunny
goblin
girl
on the
with
ass and he goes, "Oh."
Gobbling up
They might be into that.
You'll
You'll never know.
Be like,
No.
You go hit a bandit
I
and they
use
know.
whip
They
attack on
say
the
yes.
goblin.
Yabba dabba doo! Sorry. I hate that I can do that now.
We are way too much chaos. All right.
So,
We'll just say that so you see in the back corner a whip, and obviously it catches your attention. You want it. You bring it up to the clerk, who is a rather young female, and say, "I'd like to get this whip, please." Immediately, her face goes red. She's just like, um, how much do you want to buy it for?
She was like, that was my own, but I don't want to reveal that.
1 silver.
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Works for me.
That, I don't even know how much silver I have, but that's fine.
You're fine on money.
Yeah, I know.
So,
But I also wanted armor.
so
Like,
she,
at least, like, arm guards.
like bracers.
Mhm.
All right, so she hands you the whip in a bag. And it's just like, is there anything else I can get you today?
Arm guards.
Uh, okay. So she gets down behind the counter and pulls out from like a guess drawer, if you will, uh, two fairly well crafted leather bracers. They have a few metal studs on it, but uh, pretty much all leather.
Okay. How much are they?
These are going to be 5 silver.
Okay. I have 5 silver, right?
Oh,
Yes.
my phone!
I was
Yeah.
wondering what that was.
Can I persuade it to go down to like 3 silver?
For somebody who has over 50 gold, you penny pension like a motherfucker.
Justin, after hearing that purchase something that's not retarded, I have to clarify that I'm not buying something retarded.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d20 for persuasion, Laurel.
I get a 9. It's not gonna go.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's gonna be 5. All right. Bruce,
Yeah.
what is it that you would like?
I want to buy Cersei one of those nice dresses.
That would be in the shop that Ragnar just went to, but you don't know that.
Hey, pretty weird lady that had the whip for some reason. Do you know where I could buy a really, really beautiful dress for certain girl, bunny girl? Not for her, she's a mean one, but perhaps for a bunny girl.
For her, she's a mean one.
Who about has same body and build as this girl, but yeah.
Clerks.
Like if she had a twin, but it's not really her.
So the female clerk who's still sweating over the fact that you just mentioned the whip. Well, if you head across the courtyard, there's a shop there. It's gonna be the very long building. It sells clothes. Just go there, please.
Why do you have a whip? That's a weird thing to have.
Thank you, weird whip lady.
Please don't call me weird whip lady.
Poor thing.
Thank you, wild whip lady.
As you're leaving the door, you just hear her yell, "Stop!"
Is it this one? Captain that?
No, it's on the other side.
Oh, this one, bottom left. This one right here?
No, all the way to the right.
Oh, I have to zoom out.
Where, what is his name?
Yes, Ragnar. There you go.
Right in the area.
Yes, you're there. You are 100% there. So you enter the shop. Clerk owner sees, as they're about to shut down, clerk owner sees you just enter with just a big dumb smile on your face. We're about to close out down for the day, sir. Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, I super easy shopper. I need dress for really cute bunny girl. Yes. I need help.
Yes.
Okay. Well, over in the back corner right there, we have all of our dresses. They go from. Are you okay?
Is Bruce drooling?
Oh God, she has to pee, so she's losing her shit right now. Okay. Anyway, so are you gonna make it?
Run!
Okay. Anyway, so from the corner that she told you, all along the wall is a line of dresses, like all hanging up.
I need to look something up real quick.
Very well.
Are sharks colorblind?
Oh jeez.
New research suggests sharks are colorblind. Color
I can
sharks.
go home.
But you can still see patterns.
Well, I've been sitting. Well, I'm playing on my
That's
Switch.
true.
While
Can I
looking at my
roll
phone.
for perception to see what patterns there are? Or is that just going to be a basic one to just fucking see?
I mean,
Okay.
how about this?
I like grandma.
If you have a specific image in mind of the dress you want, I'll just say that they have it.
I want one
I
that
don't know
looks
if any
like
of you
the
gathered
spot
that, but I'm probably not for
from
pet.
Stitch.
Aren't we still drying clothes in there?
Oh man.
He's talking about the air. Like,
Well, I doubt anyone's gonna notice I'm
Oh.
gone.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. I think he was saying something and everyone was still talking.
Oh, sorry.
He already left.
Charity.
Speciality. I don't know. It does it like every session.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway.
You know how Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? How his like
Yeah.
color scheme is? I'm looking for something like that, but with that like nice silk.
Alright, yeah, we'll just say that they have a dress like that. So. And then moving
So they do have
on.
it. Oh, okay. I was
Oh.
just gonna buy it real quick so I get
Okay,
back
yeah.
to whatever. Yeah.
So,
Whatever. I'm not gonna negotiate. How much?
She looks at it and there's just like, 1 silver, please.
1 silver. I'll give you a gold. Make it easy. I just threw my fucking dice at the laptop. I tried moving the table and my dice went right at the fucking screen.
Nice.
I'm just gonna give her a gold. Say thank you, nice lady. You saved my day, and run out the fucking store.
As you
Well, that
run
wasn't
out,
a
you
dude.
hear her yell again, be like, Dad, we got another gold piece!
Yeah.
Changing lives.
Just hear the dad yell from upstairs, yeah, baby!
Let's fucking go!
You didn't make it, did you?
At least I was nice and muted.
It's okay. It happens to all of us.
It was all of us.
I should have chugged the rest of my refresher. That's what
Chug
got
that
me.
on me.
Alright.
Basically.
So now that Bruce and Cersei are done, and Shelley is not here, we
You
are
have like
gonna go.
those are left.
Someone want to text him real quick and see what the fuck's going on with him?
We're gonna go. Alright. In the meantime, Vela. No. Who's next? Redmayne. Redmayne's next.
Okay. What about? Hold on. I can't see the whole map.
One sec. There you go.
Okay, so which of these buildings over here in my vicinity haven't been explored yet?
So the ones that have not been explored are the 2 buildings at the bottom left of the area that you're in right now.
Okay.
The tower.
Okay.
The building that Bruce knows is the bathhouse.
Okay.
The building where they have to go to find the person for the lost dog. And then this very large structure all the way over here to the right.
Okay. I want to go to the house that has the porch on it, or patio, or whatever it is, next to the cherry blossom tree. It's the very
the
bottommost one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you walk in, and again, it does much like one of the buildings that Ragnar had walked into. It seems sort of like a dojo, but smaller and geared more towards a more close-knit class. And instead of practicing normal hand-to-hand combat here, they actually practice with swords, like wooden swords.
Excellent. Now you can learn how to fight with the 2-handed sword that you've never fought with.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good idea. I want some. So yeah. So since this is a high net place, could I ask them, or should I go to the other?
Wait, since it's a what?
You said it's like a high class, like an
No, no,
upper
no.
class.
It's not like a high class. It's just a smaller group.
Okay.
I mean, you could always ask and see if they've got room.
Yeah, I want to. I want to do some training with. Maybe I can find somebody to teach me there. But
Oh, he
I
was
want
at his
to.
relative's house. Sorry, I thought I was muted.
I want to learn how to use this sword properly.
Hmm.
I don't want to discredit the sword.
So the instructor, seeing that you have walked in, uh, finishes with his exercise, and then as he finishes, he has the class halt and then take seats. He then walks over to you and he says, "What can I do for you, sir?"
Um, okay, so I says to him, uh, I just procured a very exquisite two-handed, I think he said, katana. And I have just realized I don't know how to use the daggum thing. Um, I need someone to teach me the ways of the sword.
The instructor starts eyeing you up and down. He walks around you and he pauses for a moment. He's like, "Before I instruct you on anything, I will have you come back tomorrow."
Okay.
So, so just keep that in mind. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Okay.
So you already know you can come back tomorrow. So what do you want to do now? So that way you don't feel like you just kind of wasted a turn.
Right. And that other building, the top left of where I'm at,
Okay.
underneath where Cersei is,
Yeah.
I
that one.
was gonna go there.
Well, maybe we meet up there.
I
Yeah,
suppose.
maybe. Hey, Pooh. What is it, baby? All right, whatever. Anyway,
Hey, buddy.
uh, shit, I forgot what I was about to make this building now. Pooh distracted me. I was distracted by cuteness. Um, hmm. I've got it. So this one, is a library, sort of,
Oh,
so to speak. It's not your typical library. Like, it's library slash bookstore.
hmm. Okay. Um. I really don't know. What to look for? Uh, are there any that I want to get more familiar with the area? If there's something on local flora and fauna stuff to look out for, something like that. Yeah,
Well, you
local custom
could
stuff.
I was gonna say you could ask one of the clerks that are there. Um,
Yeah.
so there is a middle-aged man, a young girl who doesn't really look like she should be working at her age, and then there's an older woman.
Okay.
How tall is the older woman?
Not very tall, like maybe 5'5".
She's taller
Wait.
That's a big fucking yikes.
Yikes.
Somebody like
So
asking
I'm gonna
that.
ask the middle-aged guy.
Okay.
The same question I just asked you.
Hmm. Well, you see, sir, we have many different types of books. We have books on history, we have books on vegetation, books on the art of war, books on magic. The list goes
Together.
on.
Um. Okay. Now, as soon as you said books on art of war, my tail started wagging. Oh yes, I can learn techniques here maybe. So I want to go try to find one of those books. And let's say that that's my turn.
So the old man does warn you before you go off to look for books and says, you may not learn many techniques from these books, but what you will learn is philosophies, strategies, perhaps.
Oh, that sounds cool too.
What is everyone that we've come across human, or is there like other races?
Here, it's almost strictly human.
So are we getting like weird
Um,
looks?
Not necessarily. They've had different types of races come through before. So even though they may not have seen some of you guys before, like they've seen elves, they've seen dwarves. I mean, there's a dwarven country that's neighboring this one. So I mean, they do know that other races outside of humans exist.
But this area is predominantly human.
Yes.
Awesome.
That will change in the other three areas, though. There will be almost no humans.
Gotcha.
Justin, can I ask a side note?
What's up?
We gonna run into any other sharkin?
We could. Just depends on where we go. What
Cryptic
happens?
as always.
I gotta stay cryptic. I can't give y'all too much.
Just give me a little nibble, man.
Sheldon's back on roll 20. I think he might be about to join the Discord chat again. He was driving home from a relative's.
You don't think his wife's gonna be mad at him that he was sitting on D&D while he was at his relatives, right?
Oh.
Anything's possible.
I mean, I feel like if it was a genuine issue, she'd probably have said something there. At least that's just me. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's my opinion, good sir.
Alright, shit, I lost track.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I went off to find the Art of War
yes,
book with
yes.
strategies and stuff, and that's my turn while I'm looking for the book.
Alright, so moving on to next. We'll hit Vela, then Kip.
Bella.
Okay. I want to go to the weapon shop.
Very well. You're now at the weapon shop.
Okay. I'm looking for like throwing daggers.
So
Would they be kunai here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be kunai. But so you do see several pouches that have different types of kunai. Some are very obviously made of different types of metal as they are different colors. Some of them have some different designs on the little wrap that goes around the handle. Um, some of them don't have a wrap at all, so they're just straight full metal. So I mean, I guess I would say I'll describe it. So you've got one set that is a black metal and has a red cloth wrapped around like where what the handle would be. You've got one that's like a very dark-ish gray. Hard to think. It's not tungsten, but think like the same color as tungsten.
Okay.
To give you a visual image. It does not have a cloth wrapping around it. There is another set that has a silvery, like chromatic almost sheen to it, like it's very shiny, very reflective. That one has a yellow cloth around it. And then finally, there's just like your typical like light gray, like think almost like steel or iron. And that one has a blue cloth wrapped around it.
I want the black metal one.
Okay, so the black metal with the red cloth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if they had a rainbow one. You know the metal that looks like depending on how you turn it,
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think it's like chrome or something.
Yeah, chrome typically does that. Okay, so you'll take that up to the front. Um, Shop owner looks at you and he's just like, so you wish to purchase a set of kunai knives.
I do indeed.
Let's see. Oh, so you got the black ones, huh? Okay. This one will be running you about, let's say about 20 gold.
Roll for persuasion.
All
She
right.
haggling.
We all be penny patrons.
I mean, really though.
I got a 7.
7. Alright. That won't be enough. So he looks at you and he's just like, it's got to be 20. I will say there are about 15 or so of them. So like you're getting it, and you're getting a pouch of 15. So
Alright, that's fair. I'll take 20.
okay. So you now have a set of 15 kunai, and you have absolutely no idea what these do outside of they're meant to be used for throwing.
Okay. Is it still my turn?
You can do one other thing this turn if you wish.
Okay. I want to find somewhere where, or I want to ask the weapon shop owner
Mhm.
where I could go to learn about them,
Hmm.
like how to use them.
So the weapon shop owner says, well, there's 2 places you could go. We have a training dojo just to the southwest of here, or you can travel over to the east where you'll see a cross or X-shaped building that is another dojo. However, in my honest opinion, I believe that the dojo closer to here is the better one, but they each have their strengths and weaknesses.
Okay? I will go where he recommends.
Very well. Alright. So you show up to the dojo, kind of similar to what happened to Redmayne. Instructor sees you enter, and he comes up to you and he's just like, "My, we've had a number of colorful visitors today. How can I help you, young lady?"
Well, I was recommended to come here to learn how to use these kunai knives. I want to learn more about them as well as how to use them.
I see. I think I have just the thing for you. So, if you go out the side door right there, um, basically kind of where you see where that porch is,
Yeah.
there's some targets set up out there. I would not use the kunai that you just purchased. However, we do have some practice kunai. Make use of those until you feel comfortable.
Sounds great.
And
I love the
then,
fact that Craw has to come back the next day.
well, I mean, they're training for different stuff though.
Yeah.
Redmayne's going to require actual, like, training,
Yeah, that's
whereas with throwing knives, it's more about just practice.
It's more self-study.
Yeah. So,
So you're gonna practice.
Mm-hmm.
and depending on how long you decide to practice, I will depend on what kind of proficiency I give you with them. So,
Okay.
all right. Kip,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go to the weapon shop to look for any magical weapons that are better than my own.
Very well.
Everyone seems to be going to the weapon shop.
Well,
I
it's a
mean,
new
hey.
continent. We're trying to upgrade.
Yeah,
That's basically all I need because I don't wear any armor
Yeah.
and I don't wear any fancy clothes. So
He's naked.
Oh.
no,
So,
it's just I have
He's wearing
unarmored whatever
rags.
something.
yeah, you have unarmored defense.
Yeah.
Oh, he's naked.
All right.
He's
So,
not naked. He's wearing rags.
oops.
Oh,
Yes.
My God.
I was referencing. I'm putting it in the group chat.
What's that?
So,
Something about group chat.
you enter the shop, And you see, I mean, you've heard me describe them before. You see the numerous different types of weapons around. Um, the shop owner, he sees you walk in, and he's just like, "How are you doing today, sir? I haven't seen you in a while."
Very good, very good. I can finally afford something, so looking to buy something.
I can
Well,
finally
what are
afford
you looking for? If I've got it, I'll be happy to sell it to you.
Do you have something in magical items,
Hmm.
magical weapons specifically?
Nothing magical, so to say. Just a lot of really high quality metals here.
Hmm. Then I don't need it. My Warhammer does a D12, so I'm pretty good. Have a nice
Well,
day.
I mean, you could look.
He's like, okay, bye.
I was gonna say, I mean, you could look for an upgrade for the Warhammer. You never know.
Yes. Do you have anything?
Yes, there are hammers. Pretty much, they have just about every type of weapon outside of obviously firearms because they don't have those here.
But like no magical weapons, because like
Yeah, no magical
my
weapons.
war. All right, so my Warhammer is pretty much the highest thing that I'm like, what's it called, proficient in. So if they don't really have any like plus, I don't know, +1 or +2 weapons, then
Well,
I'm probably good.
so I'll hold on. I'll shoot you a message to let you know what if you were to get, let's just say, the best Warhammer that they had there.
Hmm.
I'll shoot you a message to let you know how much damage that would do.
Sure.
Just to see if it piques your interest.
If you know.
There's a D20 damage.
No.
That'd be cool.
Oh, geez.
There it is.
Okay. Yeah. How much would that hammer be?
So that one would cost you, and you definitely have to talk to the captain about this one, but it would cost you about 200 gold if you didn't haggle the price. But it's
Outrageous. I'll only pay 100.
all right. Roll for persuasion.
Does
All
he
right.
even have 100?
He does. He just
Uh-oh.
got 100. What'd you get?
I rolled a natural one.
Oh no.
Ah!
Motherfucker's gonna
the
get angry and kick you out.
the shop owner insulted that you would try to get it for half off, despite it clearly being, well, after the katana that he sold, the best weapon he has in his shop. And he's just like, you would dare ask me to take that half off? You would ask me to sell this at a price lower than some of my more inferior items? Yeah, and just for that, if you want to buy this, you're gonna have to pay 250.
Oh Lord.
May I just say, sir, you are a bad businessman. You're,
Did you really just spit in
you're,
his face after he rose to fucking
you are
cry?
highly combative toward your customers. This should be an expectation to
Listen,
try to cut. Okay, bye.
he's like, hold on a second here.
Could he possibly
Mm,
have the idea of grabbing Bruce real quick to attempt intimidation?
Well,
I
the
do. I will say I also have a +5 in intimidation, so I could do that. But
let's say the
I roll
shop
another
the shop
natural
owner's
one.
gonna speak his piece real quick. He's like, now listen here, I only get combative when somebody comes in here and tries to buy my most prized item for half
Well, now
off.
it's the most priced item.
Well, second most prized item, but it's the most prized item now.
I was gonna say.
He's like, if you would come at me with like 175, maybe even 150, I'd have been like, you know what? I can see it. You're a nice guy. You come in here. You got some stuff from me before, but 100? That was absolutely disrespectful.
Okay, well, look at it from my perspective. I have about 100 gold pieces. So therefore, I was going to pay literally all I have for this weapon. So therefore, I was coming at it from that angle. You're being just a real jerk.
I'll tell you what. Let me see the current hammer you got on you.
Here you go.
Hmm.
There you go.
So he starts eyeing the hammer. He's like, all right. So how much gold do you have on you exactly?
I have 100 gold.
Wait, you. Oh
On
yeah,
the
I
dot?
heard.
No, not on the dot, but hey.
What do you have on the dot?
So he's looking at your hammer. He's like, okay. Obviously, this hammer's not on par with my most prized hammer, but it's still a good hammer. I would say, uh, if you were to try to sell this hammer to me,
These are different. They're
obviously
not.
I've got to make a profit off of it, but I'm not going to shortchange you either. I'd say I could give you 25 for it, right? And then you got 100 gold. That puts you at roughly 125.
Yes, it does.
I'll tell you what.
So,
You help me in the shop for the rest of the day. You give me your warhammer and all the gold you have, and that hammer is yours. What do you say?
That's kind of depressing.
you are not a. I don't like you.
What? He just says you have to help him in the store. He's not saying you have to do hard manual labor. All you're doing is selling
Is there
weapons to people.
not an onboarding process? Some sort of check and balances? Sure. I shall help you in the store.
All right.
I don't like you.
All right. So we'll have you sitting there until evening time. All right.
Okay, so do you want me to get rid of all of my gold? And
Well, you told him that you only have 100, so you're gonna get rid of 100. If you have more than 100, he
solid.
doesn't know.
Solid. All right, yeah, I have 116, so I've
Ah.
made out like a bandit with that 16 gold.
All right. So.
Like a bandit, he says.
Can you check in your drawer?
I have.
All right. So we're coming back to Ragnir now.
Yep.
Ew.
Alright. So since I've gotten my hat and made some
Sneeze.
obviously somewhat poor store owners happy, I guess, I'll probably just try to make my way back to the majority of the crew is, so to the other side of town.
All right. I'll drag you over. All right.
Say with 100% certainty they are not in.
All right. So where what building would you like to go in first?
How about I go to the curved, like angled-ish building in the back?
Oh,
The one with the spells and shit.
wait. He said
We're
the
the chef are
curved
saying,
the
"God
curved
save
angle
the
one. That
queen."
would be the items.
The L-shaped one.
Yeah. All right. So that is going to be the item shop.
Oh,
Typical adventuring items you can
Okay.
find there. Potions, antidotes, stuff like that.
I've already bought a lot, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
potions.
But I will say,
Yeah.
is excuse me, is there a specific item that you're thinking about getting? I'll let you know if they have it.
Nothing I can think of. Nothing I can think of now, but if I think of something that's
Okay.
that.
Nice.
Hey, Pooh.
Precious.
Pooh, you're so adorable. All right. So, from the item shop, where would you like to go next?
From the item shop, let's head to the building on the far left, closest to the wall.
Alrighty. That'll be the library slash bookstore.
What? Did I miss that?
Library.
Yeah, you said that was where you were going to go next.
Oh yeah. Well, no. I'm probably gonna go get weapons first, but
Oh.
Cersei doesn't need more weapons. Last time that happened, Bruce got hurt.
shush. She needs better weapons.
Bruce
She already
gets
got a whip.
body.
Yeah, I can't hurt more by my team than the enemy team.
That's
Sad,
accurate.
sad but true. Accurate, unlike the people who attack Bruce.
I'm
That's
crying.
fine, man.
But I'm
Shots
laughing because he
fired.
Alright. So, is there any specific type of books that you would like to look for?
My old one.
Books.
Ones with words.
It's
Let's
just
see.
for...
You know what? None I can think of here either.
Alright. Just because I don't want you to feel like you wasted your turn just kind of wandering around, is there one last location you'd like to go to?
Okay. Okay. I'll go to the building on the far right,
Alright.
and then, yeah.
Alright, so
And if I can't find anything there, I'll just buddy up with the two.
that is the weapon shop.
Oh, great. That I might actually go into.
Alright. You walk in, Kip is the first person who sees you.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Jesus Christ.
No need for the pleasantries.
The
You know
most
who I am.
customer service voice I've ever heard.
I just have a name tag.
Okay.
It's okay. I figured
Just
out.
curious. Is there great swords here by any chance? Just curious.
I yelled to my boss, "Do we have great swords?"
Oh
Right.
shit! I forgot that he was working there.
Doesn't even know his name. Hey, boss! Yeah? Got fucking a great sword?
He's like, I don't know if you'd call him a great sword, so to speak, but we do have some bigger swords.
Okay. Let's see.
That's
Ragnar
We
weird.
don't
will
have
pull
what
his
would be
sword
called
off
a
of his
great
back
sword.
And great sword. Well, he would pull his sword off of his back and would sit on the counter and would ask any that match anywhere close to this.
Actually, I have one.
If you're looking to sell that, we'll give you 15 at most.
Yeah.
It's making deals for his boss without his boss having a say in it.
So at this point, the boss he went into the back room, fishing around for something. He comes back out with a rather large sword. Looks very unwieldy for a normal person. In fact, he's kind of struggling to carry it out here. He just kind of yells to Kip, be like, "Hey, you want to help me with this thing? It's heavy."
Sure.
Sure.
Or
Sure.
all nonchalant shit. You're working for this man.
Alright, no, I'm dusting. I can't actually. So sorry.
I'm dusting. I'm so sorry.
You forget about your other hammer.
Are you trying to get fired in 0.5 seconds? Are you trying to get him to be like, you know what? I'm done with you.
Look, this is a retail job. You do no more than what you are asked to do.
But you was asked to do it.
Yeah, that's fair.
After I was already doing another task, so
Oh my god.
Jeez.
So, uh,
I'm helping other
so some
customers.
somehow the shop owner manages to get it at least up onto the counter, and
Good for you.
You know that man's pissed too. You know he's livid.
he really is.
All right.
So,
The mumbling that bucket asshole. I can't
so
believe it.
he lifts it up there. He's like, "No, I've never seen another sword like this in this country before, and it's kind of really
Right.
fancy. I think it might have came from the dwarves, because
Oh.
the dwarven society is like super like advanced, and
Right.
so he's just like, now as you can see, it looks like a normal big ass sword, right?
Normal big ass sword.
But
Big ass sword.
and watch
Bonk.
Right.
this, on the hilt, there's like a little button that he presses, and the blades kind of like uh widen out. It's difficult to explain, but basically the blade gets bigger.
Huh.
And he's
Oh.
just like, he's like,
Larger sword.
he's like,
He didn't have
huh?
to rub it off, right?
He's like,
Like,
hey, you see that?
Okay.
He's just
Okay.
like,
Okay.
he's like, now, I don't know how much one of them would sell this for, and honestly, I haven't found anybody who's willing to take this damn thing. Uh,
Right.
so, I'd say, oh man, I don't know. How about 100 gold?
100 gold.
Yeah. 100
Hmm.
gold, and then you trade
All
in that
right.
great sword to me.
Okay.
75
Well,
turns in it.
this is only. Hmm. Hey, Kip, random question. Do you have 50 gold on
No.
Bruce is just
you? I
outside
just.
still if you wanted to ask him for money.
Okay. Ragnar pops his head out of the shop. Yo, Bruce, you got 50 gold I could borrow by any chance?
That's Bruce. Hat.
is it for Captain?
Just lie.
Is it for Cap?
Just
No,
with
just
me.
for me.
Lie. No.
Just
I
need
can
really
give you
big
10
sword.
gold. I can't do more than that because Bruce needs to buy things for himself.
I could do 10 gold. How much do you have?
I
Bruce
have
can't
exactly
but
50
he has
gold.
lots of shiny gold.
I only have 50 gold. At least on my person, that is.
So why don't you go find Captain and see if he could borrow 50 gold from the ship?
No dice, man.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Gold
Damn!
is for everyone. You could go fuck yourself.
Okay. All
Dang!
right.
She's in an aggressive mood tonight. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
So, fortunately, you did run into Redmayne at the library, so you knew that he was there. So we'll say that you ran
Okay.
back, asked him for permission for the gold, and then came back
Yeah.
to the shop. And yeah, so
Become poor.
Dustin, check your phone.
oh,
Yep.
I chose violence today, guys. Sorry.
Showing, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah.
alright.
I
So
blame
you
work.
now have this wonderful, beautiful new sword.
Giant
Indeed.
new sword.
Yes.
Larger sword.
And I will now present to you the damage roll for it.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's probably a lot.
I sent it to you over Discord.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
He had more of a reaction than I did.
I know you had to contain yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. Hmm.
All right.
I think just
With sorry, I was distracted by something. Um,
Distractions are not allowed.
wow. Anyway,
wow.
is
Hey
show
Justin, is there a specific name for this sword?
uh
Rupert.
no.
It's a big ass sword.
No?
That's its name. Big
Okay.
ass sword.
Okay. Well, can
BAS.
I name the sword myself?
Sure.
Alright, I'm calling it the Greater Sword.
The
All right.
greater. You don't want to name.
I will
Call it
also be sending you an image of what it is. You'll probably well, I don't know. You're a weeb. You'll probably recognize it. Who knows?
I probably won't.
Would I recognize it?
Uh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Is it from Bleach?
No.
Oh, okay. What is it from?
Yeah, I think it looks familiar, but yeah.
Uh, so basically, for anybody who might have seen it before, I got like the idea popped into my head to use it, but it's from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the movie.
Ah.
But it's a dope ass sword. There's technically more pieces to it in the movie, but I was just like, I'm just gonna use like the base part of it and not get too crazy. Because having one sword that can split off into like 8 different swords is gonna be absolutely nuts for D&D. I ain't trying to do all that.
Fair.
I was like, I'll just keep the base one because that one's kind of cool. All right. Anyway,
Right.
so now that we have summed that up, trying to think, who are we ending on? I think technically the last person to go would be Corvin, but Chelity's not back yet.
But
So
I
I'll
haven't
let
bought
him
stuff
know
at
when
weapons
it's
store.
his turn.
oh shit, that's right. I forgot. Sorry. I was trying to remember who all went. Bruce.
Um, I'm I'm not even in the store yet, am I?
No, not yet. But you can enter the store.
Donk donk donk. Hopefully, I don't look like I'm on the store. Bruce is going to enter the store, and he's been getting a little mad lately,
Hmm.
and he wants something to cover his back.
Hmm. Alright,
You're
so uh the store owner, he's just like,
fudge.
he's like, well, we don't sell any armor here, but if you're looking for something to put on your back to cover it, 2 shops over to the left, yeah, go ahead. Head over there and they should be able to help you find
Oh
what you're
no
looking for.
no! I was looking for a shield ultimately that I could put on my back.
Oh, okay,
So if I
okay.
start using my fists, I can whack whack, and I have a shield on my back.
Which could.
It's back.
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
Shelly!
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder sometimes. All right.
Well, we couldn't. I couldn't hear what you had said before you had left before.
Mm. Yeah, it seems whenever I use my phone, I get nothing back. You guys can't hear me.
Yeah, you come in very quiet when you're on your phone.
Yeah, you really do.
Mm.
It's
Let's start
sad
yelling
boy
at you
hours.
guys. Yeah.
If I
I'm gonna act like a cat at midnight while you're trying to sleep, singing the song of my people.
Ah.
Alright.
Shut the fuck
meow
up.
meow meow.
Oh, encore. Okay.
Alright, so for shields,
Would they have one big enough for when he's at his larger size?
absolutely not.
Uh,
He'd only have a shield that he could use at his smaller size.
So Bruce would have multiple
Well,
shields.
you're not very size accepting. I'm sorry. I cannot purchase anything from this establishment.
The store owner kind of looks at you perplexed because he has absolutely no idea what you're talking about. He's just like,
Can I
okay.
bring him outside? Yeah, I'll show you. Come with me. Come with me. Come outside. I show you. I show you what Bruce means.
Oh, okay. For some reason, the store owner just absolutely he feels like he has to follow you. Uh, your childlike innocence is compelling him.
Childlike. Listen,
As
this
he's
dude
walking
eats
out of
people.
the shop, he yells to Kip, "Hey, watch the store."
You got it, boss.
Everything 75% off.
No, I'm raising prices.
That'll teach him raising prices. Fuck all y'all.
Kip is an aggressive capitalist.
Oh god.
Oh my
That's a
god.
part of his character that
Oh my
Maybe
god.
be the ship's treasurer.
I don't know.
That sounds like socialist talk to me.
Should we put a capitalist in charge of the treasury?
Why are my taxes up 35%?
Wait, when
We
did we
had
start
Donald
paying
Trump as
taxes? Alright,
Kip
so
is going to start
Since
doing
when do we pay
hostile
for
loans.
rum?
predatory loans.
Exactly. Yes.
26% APR.
Alright, so
APR.
ATR.
AARP. Alright, anyway, so the shop owner follows Bruce out. And at this point, we'll say that Bruce grows to his normal size.
Yeah, we'll hasten this process. Bruce goes to maximum size. He's like, see? This is what I mean. I need a big shield on my back. Because my friends are sometimes enemies, and that makes Bruce cry at night. But that's okay. Because Captain still loves me. But my friends accidentally, purposely shoot me.
Accidentally on purpose.
We don't do it on purpose.
Tell that to the bullet holes.
Tell that to the dice.
Tell that to my flesh wounds.
Tell that to my nightmares.
Tell that to the voices in my head.
We accidentally keep on hitting Freddy with our shots.
To be fair, he is a 28-foot tall shark man.
He's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
the
a
enemies
target.
don't hit me.
The enemies are retarded.
The enemies can't even hit everyone else to begin
That's
with.
true.
So.
Enemy dice rolls have been sucking ass. I might have to start rolling physical dice for that shit. Because the digital dice are letting me down. Anyway. So the shop owner is just like,
Watch, man.
he's like, I'm sorry, I don't have a shield that could fit for your big size. I wish I did.
So why don't you weld multiple together? I mean, he'll have to pay extra, but
Like 4 wall shields kind of like welded together.
Oh, can it be like collapsible?
Hmm.
'Cause Bruce is strong. He's got a +4 or +5 to strength.
+4.
Yeah, and then saving throws, he's got +6 and all that shit.
So the shop owner, he scratches his chin a little. He's like,
Aha, blast.
He's like, how about this? He's like, it's not a guarantee, but I'm gonna talk to my guy. All right, and I'm gonna see if he can't work something.
Kip is his guy.
Wait, what's that?
Kip is his guy.
No, Kip is not the guy.
He goes in the back and makes his hands talk like puppets.
So he's just like, come back first thing in the morning, and I'll at least have an answer for you. I can't guarantee it's a yes, but I'll have an answer.
is he even gonna remember to come back in the morning?
Who knows? It's Bruce.
Fair.
Does anyone have a Sharpie so Bruce can write on his hand?
Oh,
It'd
gosh.
probably be an ink. Acrylic ink. Or no.
Just don't let Cersei give it to you. She might accidentally shoot you in the hand.
Oh god.
They fucking whip me.
Fuck off.
Whips it onto your back. You're gonna
How
get
am I
the
supposed
message
to know?
now.
Okay. I'll try to remember. What's your name?
Why are you asking people's names?
So I can forget them later.
Quick, someone help me come up with a Japanese name.
Brian.
Ryu.
Okay, there you go, Ryu.
Oh,
was
I
gonna
just
say
knew
Yuki,
I
but I
knew a
use
kid
Yuki
named
more
Brian
often
who was
than
Asian.
anything.
Brian, like the widest name you can imagine.
Good at math.
Ryan.
I don't know. It's
Bad
Asian.
at English.
Ryu. His name is Ryu.
Call him Tenchi. Ryu's too common for you.
I don't care. I'm just horrible with names.
We'll just stick with Ryu.
All right.
Sounds good.
Now
just-
that you are back, though, Shelley, what would you like to do for a few? Because everybody else kind of had a bunch of turns, well, a couple of turns while you were gone.
Start stealing stuff.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
But no one knows this.
Okay, so who are you trying to steal from?
I don't know. I won't
Like
do
just-
it now.
Like just
I'll do it
passerbys,
eventually.
or
First, I'm going to go into this house that I'm right in front of and see what this is all about, unless it's already been explored.
the
Dojo?
cross-shaped one? That's a dojo.
That's a dojo. Okay, seems like I was just standing in front and people just walked in. Hey, what's this? And I'm just sitting there taking a nap, apparently.
I was about to say, please don't steal from that. They'll kill you.
What hasn't been explored? How about that?
Tower! Check out the tower!
Yeah, pretty much
Mm.
the tower is the only thing that there's no information about right now.
Nor have we checked out the bathhouse.
Yeah, but we know it's a
Bathhouse.
bathhouse. We don't know what's in the tower.
You know what?
Well, I know what's in the tower.
I don't want to get wet. This tower reminds me of the ghost tower from Pokemon, Gold and
Hmm.
Silver. But anyways, I'm going to check that out.
Okay. So as you enter the tower, you are greeted by the sound of Gregorian chanting.
Okay.
Okay.
And you do hear some fairly lovely music in there as well. Very oriental, if you will.
Alright.
I don't know why, but cowboy music popped up in my head.
The fuck? Anyway, you see several people walking around, men, women, children. But most of the adults are dressed in a off-white robe.
So they look like monks.
Not quite monks, but they definitely look like spiritual people.
Okay.
Jehovah's Witness.
I proceed further into the building and just kind of act like I belong there, see if anyone says anything to me. Looking for somebody in charge.
As you walk in, you notice that there is a stairway over to your left. However, as you further into the building, several people in robes, they start to kind of turn their heads towards you, just kind of like, who's that guy? Why is he here? I've never seen him before. You definitely stand out.
Okay. Do I notice I'm noticed?
Sure, we'll say that you're just, naturally perceptive of that.
So I proceed to the group that seems to be noticing me with this questioning look, and I engage like, "Hey, I'm new in town, just checking things out. What is this place?"
Welcome, newcomer. This is the holy church of the, shit. Fuck. I didn't know.
Oh.
Holy
No,
frick.
no.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm writing that
I
down.
straight up just forgot the name of the fucking city that we're in.
Oh, you were
I'm gonna write
coming up
that
with it on
down.
the spot.
Holy
It's
Church
Kubo.
of
Oh, the Church of Shitfuck.
No, you're in the holy church of Nkumo.
Nkumo.
Yes, we're in Kumo.
That's our city.
Oh, I want alcohol.
All right.
And it is
Who?
here that we. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and
Continue
it
your
is.
monologue.
Yeah, I know you were taking that in. So, but it is here that we worship the four great deities: the
Uh-huh.
lion, the wolf, the eagle, and the dragon.
Oh, nice. Do they have names?
Uh,
Wouldn't it be a tiger, not a lion?
Look, lion was just the first thing. We'll retcon it and say I said tiger the whole time.
Okay.
El
I guess
Tigre.
Well, the only
tiger, the
reason
wolf.
why I was wondering, because if you go based upon the Chinese zodiac, it would be
Yeah.
lion, or not lion, but tiger.
See?
Yeah.
I'm not the
It's-
only one.
So where does the eagle come from? Wouldn't it be a rooster then?
Uh,
Yeah.
look, we're just still gonna keep it as an eagle.
A phoenix.
What?
Phoenix. I don't know. I'm not asking questions. The holy man told me things, and I'm not questioning it. I'm not
Holy
here to
man.
judge his religion. The Holy Church of Assfuck.
Oh,
Anyway,
That's what he said.
he actually said shit fuck.
Oh, sorry. It was a dialect error.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
but as
translates.
far as mortals are concerned, they do not know the name of the deities, only what they resemble.
Okay, church. This sounds familiar.
No,
Okay,
they weren't
cool.
told.
And does your church welcome outsiders? May I look around?
Mm. The church welcomes anyone who is of righteous spirit and pure of faith.
Definitely not Corbin.
What? I resemble that.
Says the man who wants to steal shit.
You know nothing of that.
They're gonna pass him the tithe plate. He's gonna put it in his pocket.
I don't have pockets. Okay, I have loot in bags.
Talk about a smothering tithe.
Alrighty. So if it's all okay with old holy one over here, I'm gonna take a look around. To
Yeah,
explorate.
sure. So the main floor, as you can see, there are a lot of different types of people, and now you notice that their robes are all adorned with like trim, like there's a trim pattern that all represent a different deity. So like they don't have all four, but like they each have like one specific. Each it would indicate that each god represents something else, like or something different, and that
Okay.
each one picks one to pray to. Sometimes they'll pray to multiple, but ultimately they pledge themselves to one deity, one of the four.
I approach one of the monks and I ask him, "What does the tiger represent?"
Listen to.
That's what I was thinking.
So he explains to you
Huh?
that the tiger represents ferocity, but also honor and glory in battle.
Oh.
So it's essentially like you would pray to this deity if you were like a soldier or an adventurer and you wanted to come back from a conflict safe.
Okay. I repeat this process with other monks
Okay.
wearing the other symbols to try to kind of get a sense of what each of them represent.
The eagle is about freedom, and wanting to essentially not have to be restricted by the laws of man. Um, those who are typically a part of we'll just call it the Eagle faction for simplification. Typically speaking, they're most of the people who are unhappy with the current type of government that's being run, um, and want to make changes.
Okay.
As for the wolf is very family based. So like you would essentially pray to the wolf deity if you wanted to keep your family like strong, healthy together. You know, uh, pretty simplification of that. So, um, as for the dragon is probably the most selfish of the four. The dragon is power. It's it's riches. Like pretty much think of anything that comes to mind with a dragon, and you've got it. But like these deities symbolize essentially what the mythos about their kind are, or typically how they're viewed.
Okay.
So
Straggler sneezes off distance,
In that
not knowing why,
case,
but he just sneezes.
I ask him to what the process of joining the church is, and what I don't want to sound crap. Like what benefits there are. Like
Is it like praying to a shrine in Skyrim?
uh,
You get like bonus effects, or
so
is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, kind of. I don't think that the monk himself would know. This would be kind of like a meta question for Justin. So I'm trying to figure out a way to word it to the monk that he would know how to answer. Hey,
so
get that out.
I
Sorry.
won't give anything specific, but each deity, if let's say everybody in the crew were to pledge themselves to a deity, it would provide some sort of a bonus. However, I'm not going to say what those are. It's just
Okay.
going to be something you got to figure out when the time comes.
So everybody
Um,
has to.
no,
And
you don't have to. It's just you could.
Now follow up. What? Cut that out. Sorry, my cat's scratching the entrance mat.
You good?
Okay. My wife is loaded up with a hacky sack to handle it now.
Because I will say this, just to kind of forewarn,
hmm
if you pledge yourself to a deity, it will come with a positive and it will come with a negative, so it will balance out. It's not just going to be strictly, oh yeah, you do it and there's a positive gain and then that's it. Um, so
Yeah.
like, if you don't want to take the chance with that negative impact, uh, you could just say, I don't want to pledge at all. But obviously, not knowing what the positive impact is, like, you never know. Risk could outweigh the reward, or, maybe it's worth it. Who knows?
So my next question would be, so you said that only some of the monks have one of the gods on the robe, but some of them have more than one. Can you switch which one you
So,
pledge to, or pledge to multiple at some point?
so each individual person that is there and in a robe only has one deity adorned on their robe. That
Okay.
is who they pray to. However, every member there recognizes all four deities,
Okay.
but they only get the boon from the one.
Gotcha. I want to make it known that I'm interested in joining their faith and pledging
Hmm.
to a god.
So they say that what is asked of each pledge is all dependent on. Um, I didn't realize I didn't move the stream image over. Um, but it's all dependent on which deity you choose to go for. So like, um, just throwing out two examples, like the
I already
wolf.
know which one I want, so I was going for the tiger.
Uh, well, I mean,
So
like I said, I was just throwing
okay.
out example.
Okay.
Friday, your child. Anyway, but like it could be something like, for example, with the wolf, it could be you have to sacrifice a piece of meat, uh, every night, like as an offering, regardless of where it comes from. Or for um, say the eagle, it could be you have to do one good deed without a reward for the day or for the week or however long, just stuff like that. So like the in order to keep uh, the pledge going and ultimately think of it like a paladin with a divine symbol.
Gotcha.
I think that'd be the best way to sum it up. I know that's something that you would definitely understand as a veteran D&D player.
Yeah.
But it kind of works in a similar fashion.
Okay. So I knowing this, I inquire about the path of the tiger.
Okay. So they say for the Path of the Tiger, in order to keep the boon, um, obviously it's very combat oriented. If you do combat, any enemy that you slay, you have to give a proper burial.
Hmm.
Regardless of how dastardly evil or undeserving they might seem, if they die by your hand, not by somebody else's, but by your hand, you have to give them a proper burial.
You have to die by my hand.
Yes, if they die by your hand. Now, if you go more than, we'll say, a week in game time without giving someone a proper burial after having been in combat, whether you killed them or not, you will lose the boon. And
Okay.
you'll have to kind of start the process over again. For now, obviously you don't have to do that because it's not like you're going to kill somebody right now. I mean,
Hmm.
you could, but,
I
no.
just look him in the eye. I want to get this started.
But
No.
all it takes is, a simple pledge, and you put yourself before the statue of the tiger deity, and that's now what you have to do, and that's something that you got to keep track of. Well, I mean,
Okay.
I'll keep track of it too, but you know, I'm
And you said
keeping
once a week?
yeah, in game time. So like, you know, you don't have to worry about this session going by and then by next session nothing happened and it'd be like, oh, you lost it. You'll be fine.
And that's all that tracks from when I've been in combat. If I haven't been in combat in a while, then it won't track.
Yeah. So like, if you were to pledge yourself right now, a week from now, in the game, if you hadn't been in combat or you haven't given anybody a proper burial, then you would lose the pledge.
Oh, so I need to make sure I'm in consistent combat then, or that only counts if
Um,
I'm
it's not like you have to
that.
be in consistent combat. Like,
So my question is, if it's been a 1 week and I haven't seen combat, then I wouldn't have to bury anybody, so I wouldn't lose the boon. It only counts if I've been in combat and haven't buried someone within 1 week.
so basically, I'll I'll explain in greater detail
Okay,
after
I'll
the
just roll with what
session,
you gave
just
me.
so
Yeah,
that way we're not taking up more time trying to explain.
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah,
Okay, sounds good. Sorry, I didn't want to take up too much time.
no, you're
And
fine.
if
You're
I have
fine.
any more time, I want to go back to the inn and hear rumors. If not, then I'll pass my turn.
All right. I'll just go ahead. Well, you have control. I'll let you go ahead and head back to the inn. But yeah, we'll move on from there.
Okay.
Um, Redmayne.
Yes.
So at this point, heading into these sets of turns, it is now late evening. Um, so we're approaching the end of the day.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to get my training on, so I'm going to go find a place to bed down for the night.
Okay.
Or yeah, I'm gonna go to the inn. They probably serve food, do they? Right?
They do not, but there is a eating establishment right next to it.
Okay, so I want to go to the eating establishment.
Okay.
Have me some dinner and then go to bed.
Alright, so... Alright, you are now at the eating establishment. You'll say that you are eating dinner by yourself. Shortly after you will go to bed. So I will
Okay.
put you at the inn for now. Alright. It's over on the other side. Alright, Bella.
Go to the inn for the night.
Very well. How much time did you spend, training?
I spent from my last turn up until it got too dark to see anymore when I went to the inn.
Okay,
Couple
so
hours.
we'll say a few hours. Alright. Kip, wonderful news. Your shift is over. You can now leave with your brand spanking new Warhammer.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to
Um,
check the group chat. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, you're good. I shake the shop owner's hand, said that it's been an honor, and that I will return one day. And then I walk off into the night and go to wherever I've been staying because I don't really need anything else, and I'm broke.
Alright. So in that case, we'll
Oh, unless is it nighttime? Is that
it's about to be nighttime. It's like
okay?
basically sundown.
Then I won't start looking for the dog.
Right. So
Damn dog.
we'll have you retire then.
Oh, I also if I can, I'll let everyone else know the two very important, equally important missions that I picked up.
We'll say that the group was informed as a collective once everybody gets to the inn.
Sounds good.
Next up is Cersei.
I'll just go to the inn.
Okay. But Mom, it's delicious and you should share. Actually, I'll have everybody off to the side of the inn. Just alright. Friday. Actually, I'll save him for last since he's out in the kitchen.
I'm right here. What the fuck do you mean
wait.
I'm out in the kitchen? You watched me go upstairs.
I don't remember you going back upstairs. I thought you were still out in the kitchen. I was like, oh wait, well I'll just come back to Freddy then.
Freddy.
Because it sounded like you were yelling from the kitchen. Alright, well, Bruce, what do you want to do?
Bruce doesn't know, actually, because he
The
was hungry.
the sun's getting real low. I mean, you could always go get something to eat. There is a restaurant.
Oh, where's the restaurant?
It is the building on the other side of the inn where everybody else is at.
They didn't want food?
Redmayne already ate.
Oh, badass.
Stop it.
Alright,
Bruce will grab a bite then.
very well. Alright, Ragnar. Donnie?
I head to the church. Would I not know it's a church?
Oh. Very well. So you are at the church. And, what would you like to do with the church?
Let's see. And the people are still there, right?
Yes, for now. But far less
Okay.
people than when Corvin was there.
All right. I want to talk to one of them and just see what they have going on. Like, you don't have
Alright.
to explain it again
Yeah.
since you already explained whatever happened.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So you
let's just say
ask,
I talked to
and
one of them.
same spiel that I let out with Corvin. Guy passes along that information.
Right. Okay. And since they were talking about the dragon one, by chance I can pledge to that one.
You could pledge to the dragon deity, yes,
Yep.
and I will.
Since me being a
Yeah, I'll message you with the details of that. Uh,
Are you a lizard folk or a
Hmm.
dragon? Oh, I'm looking at your mini.
Hmm.
If I remember correctly, Donnie, you're a dragonborn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you have now pledged yourself to the dragon god. What would you like to do now?
Yep. I'm gonna go to the roof of the inn and sleep. I'll sleep on the roof.
All right.
'Cause I like looking at stuff. Sleeping. At least this particular night.
If that's what floats your boat.
I also
Yep.
assume that like I know the person that runs the inn because I've been staying here, so I'm gonna try to get everyone a good room.
Very well. All right. And Bruce,
Ah,
you have finished your absolutely wondrous meal. What would you like to do?
go sleep, be full.
All right. Food coma time, boy.
Let's fucking go.
All right. So we'll say that you managed to get some pretty solid rooms here at the inn. We'll say that you ended up getting, we'll say 3 rooms.
I call sharing with Vela.
We
So yeah. Um, I'll let you guys decide who sleeps where, but yeah. Um, you all got rooms. They were fairly cheap. Um, I, I'm I'm not gonna deduct the gold from your current. I'm just gonna modify the next rewards you get to make up for that. So make life easy. But yeah, so you guys get a good night's sleep, and when, cause it's already almost 12:30. I wasn't planning on wandering around the town this much, but I guess that's what happens when everybody is left to their own devices.
Right.
But it wasn't bad. Some very fun, entertaining interactions. So when we pick it up on the next session, it'll be morning, and then you guys can continue what you've been doing today.
Fuckery ensues.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Hmm.
Yeah, and
Thank you
hopefully,
for a fun session.